Any other fucking thing right now.
Joan, ¿seguís por ahí?
Yep, still here.
All right.
Okay. Notes here.
Yeah.
I still find it hilarious how this thing looks like Spy Kids.
Yeah, it was
That's Moloch.
No, but the face.
Isn't the face from the movie?
from the first.
I thought it was like a deep fake or something.
No, it's actually just shitty.
Yeah, I thought it was like a parody of someone.
And it looks literally like Spy Kids.
No, it's the bad guy from the
Pathetic,
first one.
Yeah, from the first one. Yeah, no, isn't the third one like when
No,
the
from
one?
the first one.
Oh, the first one.
The Hornet. No.
Oh, you mean the Hornet
The
and that
bad
one?
guy.
I thought that was good. I was talking about Spy Kids.
No. I never watched Spidey.
I watched Spy Kids 3. I think there was like a video game, and the 3D was terrible, like this one.
Well, it's been quite terrible. Let's put it
But
that way.
it was charming. It was terrible, but charming.
They managed to make Kang lame.
3D sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, was it in
very good.
3D, the Ant-Man one? Is that-
But if you want, you can have 4D.
Yeah.
What the hell is 4D?
They have like air and
They spring water.
yeah.
They were back to like the 1950s. What are they going to do? Like smell-o-vision next?
Yeah.
They had all these fucking gimmicks, you know?
They do have. Yeah, actually, for they in the like the theater goes at speed of light, and you start to bend space and time and find another dimension.
And stay there. And please stay there.
It's like you can hear corners and
Jesus Christ.
You stay 1 minute there, and it's 1 hour.
yeah.
It malfunctions at that point, and then you find like skeletons.
That's how you can watch the Sean Malkovich movie, the Century movie or something, the one that they will release on the year
Yes.
2001.
The thing is, it does feel like forever, that movie.
The
Never. Oh, yes.
I think it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't care for it.
I couldn't
Yeah,
care
that's what I'm
less.
saying.
I heard that it was like
Yeah. It's meh. You watch it, it's
Okay.
entertaining, but at some point it stops making any sense. Like they win for the sex that they have to win, otherwise it's just the end. You know? They win because they have to win.
But I mean, it's not like Wakanda Forever or
No, we're gonna forever is even worse, but
yeah.
But in this case, like, okay, the ants take down
Like,
Kang, and then he shows up like almost nothing happened.
Spy Kids.
No,
Yeah, kind of looks like it.
haven't watched
You know?
Spy Kids.
¿La viste vos? La
¿Cuál?
película.
¿Cuál?
Ant-Man.
No,
¿La verdad sí?
No, la de ahora, la
No, no, la vi, no.
shut.
No.
No, I fucked up.
No, but I heard it's like as good as
That's what.
the Marvel movies from before Endgame. Like,
Eh?
¿Vos la viste?
No, but
Because
that sounds like
but I mean,
like
after Endgame, they were all shit. Like Love and Thunder, and
Everything is shit.
Wakanda.
everything is shit after.
No,
after.
7 rings or 9 rings, or was it? Was okay.
Oh, the
That was- wasn't that
Shang-Chi
one-
and the
Before?
I didn't like it.
After.
I didn't like it anyway.
It's
But it was-
okay. It is the best.
Well, Doctor Strange was good.
No,
But it was.
no.
The thing is this: Doctor Strange is like two movies in one:
Mm.
a Marvel movie and a Sam Raimi movie,
And what?
and a Sam Raimi movie.
I don't know for some.
Cameron,
yeah.
the one that made
Director.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, but the one who made Evil Dead. And there are a lot of references to that.
Ah.
So if you don't like Sam Raimi or you don't know who he is, then it's like
Sam Raimi.
Raimi. Yeah, sorry.
Is that the one that did Ghostbusters?
No, I don't think
That's
so.
fake.
That's Ivan Reitman.
I like the new
Right.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you're right.
Right,
Right,
Oh, I thought that was
yes.
Ghostbusters the first, the female, old female Ghostbusters.
He wasn't bad. Kind of boring.
And then what else
Full
movies
thing.
I've seen? What I'm looking for is
Everywhere,
John Wick 4.
everyone,
John Wick 4.
everywhere, whatever, all
Everywhere
at
at
once.
the same time,
that's
whatever.
very good.
That's a good one. And then what else?
Oh, I need to watch that.
What
I
else?
mean, that means I need to wait until it.
And then
gets pirate.
there's
Then
some other
mention.
movies,
Until it
but
what?
that's in
No,
Italian.
but
Pirate.
it's already in Amazon
Okay.
Prime, so it must be pirate already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll watch it.
Se fue pues ya all'inizio tanto.
Sí, suena bien.
I
thought
mean,
it was on the cinema only.
don't do this.
No, I'll go watch it.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
And
You wouldn't download that car.
Exactly. You wouldn't download a car.
because my 3D printer is not big enough. One of my friends, he printed a Galactus this size.
Ah, nice.
He like different parts, of course.
And they
he
put it
glued
together.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He
Did he paint it?
he didn't not because it was for his brother and his brother.
I mean,
but it didn't cure very good, so it has like a few cracks.
for the people that do like minis and everything, have a 3D printer, you can print them in any position, whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, he does a lot of
That's
he has like a
Data?
whole thing all with minis
yeah.
that he printed
I
himself.
mean, that's you don't have to go to the business for Game Workshop would be to
No.
get an app that
you're
makes, and then you can print it.
Or I think that
No, but I mean,
for Games Workshop, if you have a 3D printer,
You're the enemy.
you're the enemy.
Yeah,
But I
but
think
you
that
have
you can buy the blueprint.
yeah, right.
It is
Exactly.
expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
But you can buy it.
You buy a blueprint. And
No, but I mean, but if you go to a tournament or something,
Yeah.
They won't allow you to have your
yeah, then you would have to have something that proves that they are original. It's like with magic cards.
you can. You cannot use tournament like they turn around and say like Game Workshop.
No, I don't know what it is, but there must be some kind
No,
of deal
Ivan,
that should
no,
be
no,
like with the magic cards.
Ivan. Ivan.
Thing.
Yo.
Oh yeah, Ivan
What's up?
knows.
You know about
Yeah,
this.
of course. Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but all
No.
that you're speaking about, I am very well aware, and I'm like,
We value your.
Wait, why does Ivan know something?
because I have a 3D printer, and also I play Warhammer.
Oh, have you been playing a lot of Warhammer over there in Spain?
Not tournaments. I played like with friends and shit.
Well,
But,
because I would imagine there's more of it in Spain than there is in Uruguay. Because
Oh yeah, for sure. Like a
Because-
lot more. Like any game, basically, there's like a lot more. There are like 50 million people against like 3.5. Like
Yeah, but-
anything that you can imagine, there's more in Spain.
But like for example, in Uruguay, there's way more. Effectively, there's more RPG gamers in Uruguay than there are in a lot of like U.S. towns and cities. In the sense that there's.
You mean percentage wise?
With each other, right? But you don't have that here for Warhammer or other miniature war games or stuff. It's just
No,
RPG.
you kind of do. The
Yeah,
thing is,
but-
like,
Group because it's
Yeah.
so complicated and
Yeah,
expensive to get.
yeah,
out.
yeah.
That's the
It's-
reason.
yeah.
You have to import the things.
Yeah.
It is expensive as
no,
shit.
it has become
And
it has
the old
become
Michael
easier.
Virginia problem. So
It has become easier and better now that there are like good 3D printers available. So that's what they are doing. They are just printing miniatures and they are playing with that.
Here there's a big issue with the painters. We have like I think two or 4 or 5 painters over here, and there has been a lot of controversial things.
What do you mean
People
painters?
stealing people who paint miniatures.
Yeah, like
But anybody.
Professionals. No, but
Yeah, I mean, anyone
I
can
mean,
do it.
I can paint
Well,
my.
they do that for a living.
People who paint miniatures actually good,
Money, not for a
like
living.
professionals. They are rare.
others like
Yeah,
but like their plans basically like the
No, they're like
colors,
color palette.
they're like literally breaking in and stealing their stuff.
Or
You know,
color
people-
palette.
that
Color palette. The
no, I
style.
mean, people that goes. There was one guy that scammed. I think 2 players.
Mhm.
That they paid for have the armies painted and he never delivered.
Okay.
And he was
Ah.
shadow banned to the shadow realm of the miniature.
Yeah.
Miniature community.
It's a whole like under.
And I mean, but
Yeah.
are those miniatures like even official Games Workshop
They are, yeah.
approved? Because like okay, so the female Space Marines all do have penises. Is that
Mhm.
correct?
I mean, if you
because
know,
that's the new edition, right? That
Really?
didn't come out with
No,
now.
I don't
No,
think that
it hasn't happened yet.
No,
It hasn't happened yet, but it's
it
about
hasn't
to.
happened yet.
but you don't see.
Well,
it.
no, there's this huge thing going on right now that there's like all these female space marines all of a sudden where there never used to be in the Warhammer universe.
It's not there. No.
So-
There are no female space marines anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't know where you got that. It has nothing to do with Warhammer.
But you're finding it's like some old thin prints before like the Space Marines were like only male.
If you want one, I can kit bash something and send you a miniature if that's your thing. But it wouldn't be like official Warhammer Games Workshop stuff. Like that doesn't exist. You
No,
have
no.
Sisters of Battle, which are
Right.
kind of like a warrior nuns, but
No, I
they
know
exist in
the
like
battle.
the 80s.
Those have been
Yeah.
since forever, but no, like there's this whole maybe it hasn't actually been implemented.
The thing is, some people are
It
trying
doesn't
to
exist.
and
Like
They're not-
I'm very
There's
I'm
people
very well
demand.
aware.
Yeah,
very
guys.
vocal people.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one that's like more into the lore and more into like the news that comes from Games Workshop, and there has been no mention of female space marines.
they have been I mean, the last, let's say, update between brackets for Space Marines are these
The primaries.
Yeah, and
Which
there's
are-
some
That was like 4 years ago.
and
Eons of Battle came out 11 days ago in support of female space marines.
who is that?
Good,
one of the-
good for them. It's not going to happen.
W840K YouTube channels.
Doesn't matter. It's a content creator.
Doesn't matter.
Who gives a fuck?
I mean, the writers.
You don't think they're that okay? So you guys are all betting that Games Workshop is not gonna bend the knee.
No,
No,
no.
I don't think so, because Games Workshop, they are shields.
They know their market. They know that they are like a niche.
I like how we're getting two different answers at once, right? Ivan
Yeah,
says no,
okay.
no, they're very good at support, and he's like, well, they're shills, but they really suck at it, so they're gonna get it all wrong.
right. Who you're gonna believe? The one who is
No,
into the hobby,
I
or
wanna-
like a random guy?
The writers are very based, and they
That's all right.
stay really.
Yeah,
They are really filthy to the lore.
don't they have like this thing called the Black Library or shit like that? That is like
The Black Library is
Yeah.
it's just like the editorial.
Editorial part of the lore in like breaking the fourth
Yeah, it's
wall.
a publishing house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the editorial.
What do they have to know if a miniature is official or pirate?
What? Sorry.
What do they have like in a tournament to know if the miniature is official? Like,
I'm
Like
not
a
really, I'm not
genuine-
really printer.
or yeah,
They can look at the miniature, and they will know.
Yeah,
Because
Oh.
3D printing is very good, but still you can see if it was printed or not.
imagine it's kind of like the 1800s.
So they use this new technology called their eyes, and they can see if a miniature is printed or not.
but what difference? Like,
They are
Yeah.
it is hard to show you without give me one moment, let me check, let me look for a picture, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like it's if you look it closely, if you look it like close enough, you will be able to see the what's it called, the layers of the printing, because 3D printing, like resin 3D printing, is layer by layer, so they leave like a very small, almost not noticeable layer or layer mark, and that can be seen on a printed miniature.
I mean,
Like
that's
regular miniatures, like Games Workshop miniatures, they are plastic miniatures that they don't have that.
But that's not the only problem with like the official tournament bullshit stuff, right? Because like there are models that you could have bought that were official Games Workshop miniatures that now you can't use because they say these are no longer allowed, right? So like it's all a scam to get you to keep spending enormous amounts of money on
Yeah,
these
it-
like
it is,
tiny
yeah.
little
I
armies.
mean,
every
If you
college will get-
They can. There are, I mean, most people don't, because they are not competitive. but there are things. There are two different things, like two different set of rules. There's like the basic one that's called the index, and there's like the codex, which every army has one, right? And if your miniature is in the index but not in the codex, you can totally use them. It will suck because they don't have like specialized rules on stuff. So you can use like a miniature for like 30 years ago and say like, oh, this miniature is this like what it was originally, and you can use it. It will not be competitive. You will immediately lose, but you totally can use it if you want. So they are. I am not defending them. They are complete shit. They are. I stopped playing like Warhammer, like the official Warhammer thing, because it's like it's a scam. But they don't tell you like you can't use this. They are a business. They are always pushing like new miniatures, and the way of doing it is like favoring in the rules, favoring the new miniatures against the old ones. Which, I mean, we live in a capitalist society. It's like it's their right, and if there are people who want to follow that, if there are people who are actually buying the new miniatures to be competitive, good for them. More power for them. I will play something else.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I suppose we should get started here. I think I've been able to de-stress enough.
All right.
Like complaining about Warhammer.
Yeah, it's just stressing me instead. Fantastic.
now you're pissed off about the possibility of
There's
female
also
space marines and
some bias.
Fucking Warhammer, man.
Some people that have like these $2,000 models, like Titans, Imperator
yeah.
Titan. Well, not Imperator Titans. They're not Warlord
I
Titans.
I can print
Don't-
a fucking Warlord Titans for like 60, 70 euros.
What really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cheap.
I have a very big printer.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
I see.
Makes sense. But what else was going to say is like they do have this freedom of creativity, like where people who are actually masters of the craft, right? They do know how to mold the plastic, do customize parts, paint like the best.
Oh
One
yeah,
of the best.
it's a hobby in itself.
Those are allowed actually in those tournaments, and they have like competitions for the
That's what
community
they-
who has the best creativity, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But those specific
But it's like
miniatures-
the amateur leagues instead of the professional leagues or
Right.
something like that. Yeah, yeah. So it's much more open.
and if you have one of those, they are not going to say, "Oh no,
Yeah.
no, you cannot use that because the original
I guess-
side it didn't have this cannon and stuff like that." But it can. I mean, those are part of the rules, which are fine. At least what I saw from YouTube because I don't play. But,
Yeah, I was going to say you are kind of talking out your ass, but whatever.
no,
That's what I'm
not my words.
You know, I really enjoy war games. I have a bunch of war games here, some of which I bought, Memoir 44 and stuff like that. And some of which have been sent to me to do reviews, like all the Columbia Games ones. But I never really got into Warhammer 40K. But I think really it's because it's not exactly the same hobby, because a war game, you get the box set or whatever, you get the the collection, sometimes they're with miniatures, sometimes they're with like just
Yeah,
playing.
it's a miniature game.
The whole point is playing that game, right? But Warhammer isn't just that. Warhammer isn't just about playing the game on the table of battle.
Yeah.
It's also about collecting the minis, painting the minis. All of that is part of the hobby for the people who like it, right? And I like the war game part, but I would personally never like having to paint miniatures. Right?
You know which game you might be well, not interested, but like it might you might like this new game new in the sense that we should start it now. It has like 20 years, but it's called L'Art de War. It's the Art of War. It's like made by a French guy, and it's basically like a classic war game. You use armies from between like the 2000 BC to the 1500s AD.
Yeah.
It's very easy to like you should only like use one die. You don't have to count too many things.
But I mean,
It's
the complexity isn't something that bugs me. It's like I said, it's all the peripherals that you see in
right.
game.
And you can always
Collect-
pay
And
for, like,
it's that no that's what I was going.
Yeah, but that also seems like
It's an agnostic game. Means that you can use any miniatures you have like around, and
Yeah.
you don't really have to buy like new miniatures and shit.
yeah.
That is the interesting point. It's like, oh yeah, I will use the Greeks from the geometric
mi-
period.
like-
These guys are hoplites. It doesn't matter what they
miniatures
actually look like.
are not something that to me is a very big deal, right? Like, and I realize that for a lot of people they are, right? Like, including people who like to use miniatures in D&D and stuff like that, right?
Right.
But for me, there's okay. So I've got like their Memoir 44 and what's the other one? The Civil War one. I forget the name. But like those are war games that are like a single box set, but they have miniatures. Right? And like Memoir 44, you can play like 18 different World War II battles, right? Which like with like historical accuracy of kind of the scaled down the layout of the battle and everything. It's really fun, right? And it uses miniatures. But then I have other ones like the Columbia Game Series, like Richard III, Julius Caesar, Crusader Kings, all of those, which are basically the same thing. They're war games, but instead of using miniatures, they have like just like little blocks that have the numbers of the armies, and so and to me that's exactly the same, right? Like I really don't care the difference between there being minis on the table or there being like little squares that have the stats on them.
L'Art de la Guerre, this
but
game
other
I was talking about, it's basically like that. You can use blocks easily.
you can, yeah, for Warhammer it's the same. I mean, I think the issue of the appeal of having the miniature, of course, it is the setting that you have, no, right?
Yeah,
The spirit of your army on your head.
Yeah, well, it's like in the
canonic
1950s
or-
and 60s, you had people like, do you know that? What was his name? Guy that played Saruman in
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee, and his best friend was my brain is so fried from lack of sleep. The guy that played Moff Tarkin in Star Wars.
I don't remember.
Well, okay. That guy, both
Yeah.
famous British actors from Hammer horror movies, like they did like Dracula and all that together in the 60s, right? And they were best friends, and they were both fanatical miniature war gamers. And there are photos of like
Peter Cushing, that's the name.
Sorry, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. You can find on the internet photos of them in their house, in either person's house in like the 1960s, early 60s, or something like that. And have like this enormous ping pong table. It's laid out like the battle of whichever one, the Battle of Alesia or Waterloo, and they have these like thousands of little tiny miniatures that they meticulously painted and they loved that shit.
I believe
Those were the old days when like that was like the thing that an early 60s pre-hippie middle-aged man was allowed to
Don't
do.
romanticize those times. People had less access to porn.
Yeah, no, I'm not romanticizing it, but I'm saying that there was that was like a very interesting time. Like, in a way, RPGs killed all that, right? Because there was like tons of different rules for war games, miniature war games, and all that stuff that was happening all through the 60s until the early 70s. And then D&D happened, and it was just this explosion that
it didn't happen with Warhammer 40k.
no, Warhammer came much later, right? Like that's
it
in a way
Warhammer is set in the 80s. 40k, I think the first one came in 87, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And the original Warhammer box set was like 83, 84 or something, or 85.
I think 83, yes.
Like Ian Livingstone, who was one of the creators of Warhammer, right? He was a D&D guy. He was one of the first D&D guys in the UK, and then he did like White Wolf magazine, the original one, right? That was a D&D magazine, right?
Games Workshop was originally making like miniatures for D&D. That they started making miniatures for D&D, and they were like, maybe we should make like a war game just for us for like this specific thing.
And they were they were doing like, so they did Ian Livingstone and Peter Jackson, not the one from GURPS, but the one from the UK. they
The
did
older
the
one.
Fighting Fantasy series of books, which is like this really basic RPG format, right? And then
we played it. I think
Fighting
once.
Fantasy, did we?
I think we had like one session and then we didn't play it.
Fighting Fantasy? I don't think so. I mean, I do have the books here, but I don't remember having played it in Uruguay ever. But I might be wrong. I might not. I might just forgotten. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and so then they came out like the original Warhammer box set, which was this like white box set, which I had a chance to see it and everything. Right? It's like this weird mix of an RPG and like this combat game, and it's not really quite a miniatures game yet. Even really, it's just this bizarre thing. And then from there, it evolved into like, and like the first edition of Warhammer 40K is still like it has much more kind of role-playing game type elements to it that were later excised. Right? Like there were halflings in Warhammer 40K.
Yeah,
in
they
the
were
original.
They still are.
Well,
Yeah, but
You have
no.
no, like nowadays, like 9th edition, they came back. You have miniatures for them.
They're still halflings. They're called
they are
humans.
miniatures, yeah, they are not.
And
They
dwarves.
are called rattlings.
They're-
Same thing with the dwarves. They in 9th edition, the dwarves came back. They
Oh.
made a new faction
really?
for the dwarves. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they are bringing
Wow.
things from like the
But they're-
early.
I remember
Warhammer
that
40K.
later editions they kind of like phased all that out, right? And it was
Yeah.
much more D&D in space. First edition
Yeah,
Warhammer.
yeah, yeah.
like for example, like
And it was also much more like kind of silly humor rather than like the kind of, they're much less grimdark, right? Like
Yeah,
than
yeah. It was more open parody.
there was this whole evolution to the whole thing.
yeah, and if I remember, like other rock humans,
I
are,
liked
like
it better. The
halflings,
older
they're
one, like,
ogres,
the
also
constant grimdark kind of is.
called like
Well,
ogres.
guys, they are super serial now.
Yeah, they're super.
serious.
I mean, it has its own appeal, and you still have the comedy relief.
No, there is.
I really like the Warhammer only for like the Emperor had the textbook piece device thing that was going.
Especially,
Yeah. That was going on for a while until like what's his name? Games Workshop.
Games
became-
Workshop, the
it
next
became-
generation of Games Workshop attacked, and all the creators' content died.
Yeah, literally all content creator died. Like the guys that were doing
They started like throwing like copyright takedowns like everywhere. The guy was like, it hasn't happened to me yet, but I don't want it this whole thing. So fuck this, I'm out. That was
Yeah.
a shame. He was like,
because-
they
Also-
were like very fun stuff.
Actually, it was very, aside from the parody, I mean, it was very attached to the lore.
Yeah.
Yes, they did have a lot of work on the art as well.
and the voice acting was like
Voice acting was great, and
Yeah.
the comedy was great, but they killed it.
they killed it, and now the guys went to like
That was stupid of them.
yeah, they were like in Warhammer, this like great voice actors doing like this parody thing that was hilarious, and then they literally pushed them to World of Darkness.
Now they are doing like a Hunter the Reckoning thing.
Companies that shut down something that their customer base clearly loves, are just dumb. Right? Like they really need to,
They want to have ultimate control. They want to have ultimate control on their IPs.
Yeah, they
And they apparently it's kind of like an intellectual thing that they don't want anyone else doing anything with their intellectual propriety.
Oh,
That's it. Even if it technically would bring more people to the hobby, they don't want. They just want to have absolute control.
and yet Swayhander still exists.
Yeah.
and they actually have.
British law in
They actually do have they do sell the license at different. There is a selected group of actually a selected market, especially video games, which suck. They do suck.
Most of them, yes.
Yeah, well,
from-
the Warhammer role playing game has been licensed out since forever. They haven't done it themselves for decades.
Yeah.
right, yeah, they didn't update anything on that. I mean, if you want to play,
Fourth edition,
But there's
fourth
been like
edition Warhammer Fantasy is very good. By the
right-
way, because
the
I know that you need this information for your magical items. I'm telling you, like the Warhammer Fourth Edition is very, very good.
Is it?
There is a YouTube channel.
The
that
second
does-
edition. I have a ton of Warhammer.
No,
40K
I'm just telling you for
No,
like
RPG, fantasy RPG.
There is a
I
YouTube
know
channel that does like
I that's what I'm talking about.
The
not
third
reviews,
was
but,
awful.
but like
Yeah,
Like a
fourth
report-
is very good.
video games and stuff, and but not the video game itself, but about the video game.
Yeah.
And then they have a video about Games Workshop licenses and that. What Games Workshop was doing is like they call it a shotgun strategy. They just, I mean, before they just let anyone do whatever.
Yeah.
If it goes bad, nobody cares. If it's good, then they bring some more new people to the game.
it happened with the strategy games that now they suck. They try to engage in another type of video game genre, and it also the game sucked. Now they decided to
The
give-
Gears of War ripoff.
The Gears of War ripoff.
Hey.
Well,
hey.
I mean, Space Marine
Hey.
is good.
Space Marine is amazing. It's
That's,
not
that's,
good.
that's,
It's
I think
great.
that best game that they have.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's get started.
And one more thing
gonna
now.
start today.
One more last thing. They gave the IP to Henry Cavill, and it's probably going to suck. I hopefully not. I hope
But
that
who cares about like nerd stuff?
he actually. I don't know if that's his selling point or he actually does care about nerd stuff.
Speaking of which, speaking of Henry Cavill, how is the new source book going, Sean?
I mean, he says that. So
Sorry,
he
what?
still doesn't
Were you
Yeah.
saying something?
No. Yeah, speaking about Henry Cavill, how is the new source book going?
The army of
The
The Bruchening.
along. It's coming along, and I might be releasing as a kind of preview with Spectre Press. I'm going to put out a kind of special Pundit Presents where I'm going to show the two classes that replace the cleric. So
Cool. I am very interested about that one.
because ironically, the cleric, Lion and Dragon is a medieval authentic game.
yes.
The cleric is the least medieval authentic thing in it, right? Like 'cause it
Yeah.
doesn't really fit what really was in the Middle
Medieval
Ages.
clerics used to do.
Yeah, there wasn't. Well, you see, the thing is, I realize that it's there because D&D has a cleric, and the cleric is like this weird mishmash of like a priest and a Templar knight,
Yes.
right? And that doesn't really work, right? So, in the Baptism of Fire, I've divided it into two classes: the Holy Man and the Holy Warrior.
Mm.
Okay, and so like the Holy Man,
priest and the Templar Knight.
bunch of knowledge skills, and he has miracles that he does, and his miracles are like actually the ones that are closer to the current cleric's miracles. So they're healing and blessing and stuff like that, right? And the Holy Warrior is basically a fighter who has bonus against unbelievers, and he has miracles also, but they're different miracles. They're combat.
If only there were a similar class to try to explain us that to us, like some sort of like paladin, for example.
One that read
Yeah,
with
well,
Paladin.
It is.
know?
It's actually, this is the thing, though, right? It's like I always thought the AD&D paladin didn't make a lot of sense because the cleric was already like a paladin. It was already a holy warrior, right? So to have another holy warrior just was kind of silly, right? But what yes, in a way, this is what I'm doing. But instead of having a cleric and a paladin, you have like a non-combat focused guy that is like knowledge focused.
A holy wizard and a paladin.
You have a
A
bar.
holy wizard.
No, bards are a different thing. But I will have, ironically, because I had to do a ton of research. I'm not an expert on medieval Poland, in spite of it being kind of part of my heritage, right? But especially not that really early period of medieval, because I'm talking about Poland in like 1025 when the first time it became a kingdom, right? It became a kingdom in 1020, right?
Well, the first person I got there were plenty of Poles, and I'm gonna call this
And like
Poland.
So like there's a shitload of stuff I didn't know. So I had to do a whole bunch of research on like pagan customs, on deities, on different tribes, on different culture things, right? And along the way, I discovered that from like kind of, I guess, before the Middle Ages, like in the Dark Ages, until the time of the Mongol invasions in the 13th century, there was this whole group of guys that were going around there. They were clearly originally from the pagan part of the culture, and then became like they continued into the Christian part of the culture. That were called the skomrozni, which means the shameless ones, right? And these were guys that were like outsiders to all the social class, right? And they would go around, wandering around, and they were like musicians and storytellers that they would like perform for people in like these special kind of events that were sort of ritualized, right? So like they were clearly keeping a remnant of ancient pagan traditions in the same way that the real bards in England, like not the bards like the troubadours, but the Celtic bards did, right? Where they kept the lore of the ancient Celtic
the ones
culture.
in Ireland.
These guys did the same thing with Slavic paganism. And so they were like sort of magicians too, right? And like that was real. And I had no fucking idea when I started researching this. That was real. I was like, well, okay, so I'm going to make this a class now, right? And so like they sort of fit the equivalent in Lion and Dragon of the Kimmery, right? Which are, like meant to be like the Gaelic wandering minstrel, right?
The bar.
Yeah, but the Kimmery are actually like they're not essentially music, and poetry is not an essential part of the Kimmery character.
They are fucking gypsies, admit it.
Fucking gypsies, right?
Yeah.
But like in this game, they're literally like they have music skill, they have magic that's based on ancient chants. It's just like it's a fucking bard, right? Like, and I was like, I'm never gonna have a bard because that's not realistic, right? Or I might have like you could have a character that was like an expert in Lion and Dragon who is a troubadour, and so like he plays music, right? But he won't have magic. Right, but these guys did, so like it's music and magic. It's a fucking D&D bard.
It's like your worst nightmare. You have to put a bard in your game.
I know. That's fucking crazy. But I'm amused by that. Okay. So it'll be two religious classes: the Holy Man and the Holy Warrior. There are going to be two magical classes, which are going to be the Skomrozni and the Witch Hunter. Right, and then there'll be NPC monks who know magic too, but they're not really playable because they're like sages or whatever, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, you could play one, but it would be a bad idea.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are you went back to LOL after ripping off the UFO and the Zero Fate engine from oh yeah. Then you'd been telling. Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot that.
You forgot the adventure.
You guys got
We're ready
to the island of the witch pokers, and then you got out of there and you got back.
Did we?
And
we did, yeah.
And then like you even got in touch with Bob. I remember that part.
To the port.
And you guys agreed that the next day you were going to head out into the deep neutral zone to find the transplanar crystal.
Yeah, they already had the ship already.
Yeah. The Lolry set up the ship. Yeah. So, is there anything that you guys want to do before you leave?
Yeah. I called the Lolry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I have a question about like the gray ship. We used to have like a gray ship that could like go up the what do we call the world tree? What do we call the different planes?
The planes.
Capable of
different planes.
Yeah, but like planar ship upper planes. I know that right now
I don't remember we had that at all.
Yeah, we got to Wisconsin and different other places. Don't you remember? That's how
I've ever been to the Wisconsin through the sun. I've never been to the Wisconsin on any other way.
I wanted to know if you had any ways to unlock the potential to go from like the gray realm to any of the two branches.
It's like those Tesla ships. You just have to pay more, and it gets you somewhere else.
As well. Different models of UFOs, different levels of
Paper travel.
trans-dimensional capabilities.
Yeah.
All of the UFOs are capable of going, well, obviously the gray realms, the jade realms, and the material plane. And then there are some that are capable of going to the Firestone and Wisconsin.
It says
this one only can go to the gray realm and the J realm
as a service.
And the material
Spatial
plane.
has a
and the
third.
material plane.
And the
Obviously.
neutral zone.
So
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
obviously
like-
you can also go to the neutral zone
Spatial has a third.
and theoretically to any pocket plane or demi-plane that is in that same region.
There you go.
That's interesting.
Plenty of places.
Plenty of places.
Yeah, I think it would be too common to go to Wisconsin. Otherwise,
Yeah,
Ladies
but
go
maybe
there
we have
anytime.
maybe at some point we'll have an adventure in the Blood Realm or someplace over there. But
No, I don't want to talk to you.
I go.
So long as we don't go to the Fire Realm, says Flamo.
we know how to go to the.
I go to the.
You want the one
Viking
you-
Wizard.
there's that. I
Sorry?
don't want to go
Go
there.
to see the Viking Wizard.
Oh yeah, okay, right. Okay, so you step out there and you realize what I forgot. Here we go. Last time. All right. All right. So you step out. You're walking around there. You see you get through the bustling marketplace, and then you head over to the Viking Wizard's Tower, and the guards announce that you're there, and they, after a brief waiting period, they say, the Viking Wizard will see you now, pass it. So you go through, and you get there to the Viking Wizard. He's currently wearing a tracksuit.
That's last thing. Yes.
He's squatting and by next to his chair there. And
Next to the chair.
Yeah, of course.
On top of the chair.
I will, but not like in the middle, like on the sides.
yeah. He says, "You've got any news for me?"
I do, yes. Something interesting happened when we disappeared for this couple of days.
Oh,
But well, I'll let you know about the situation because it's doesn't look like anything that has to do with patrons and stuff. But it looks like there's a time shenanigan with Bill the Elf. We met Bill the Elf from the future, and seems that he was a very powerful wizard. They the wizard stuff, tiny
you.
face.
But this is future Bill, not current
Yeah.
Bill. I wonder if that means that he's going to take the King of Elfland as a patron or something like that.
I don't think so. Will you? Yeah. Not the king of Elfland, I mean.
Well, he is the patron of time, but he's fairly unreliable. Maybe it is something
I will
else.
say so.
I know that Bill the Elf has connections with the time dinosaurs.
I wouldn't know about that, but yeah, I guess so. I believe you.
In any case, very interesting. Manipulation of time is a dangerous thing. I hope that the timeline wasn't changed.
I guess not.
Problem is, if it's changed, you never know.
You actually know, but
Let's say let's say we.
Well, if someone else
then-
changes it, you never know. If you change it, you know.
No, I
Nothing looks different here now.
well, I'm here, so it's different. I didn't do it. Somebody, the king of Elfland did. So yeah,
What?
yeah, I'm from the past.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I told you the first time I got thrown by the king of Elfland into this party. Maybe I forgot to
Yeah,
say
but
that
I
it was
forgot
from
that
the
it was from
past.
the
But
past.
yeah.
yeah. Very interesting fact about the character.
So there is a connection between King of Elfland and Bill the Elf's party. You are the connection.
My uncle.
No, no.
yeah.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah. No,
Technically.
technically, yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Surrogate.
But however, I do have some interesting proposition, but I don't
Yes.
know what's your ideas for the future are, I guess, that the protection of law, right,
Yes.
and the Council of Magic. But I was thinking of expanding the if you will listen to a suggestion on how to expand the credits and to have a new currency from low.
Yes, good idea. What do
Well,
you have in mind?
well, there's a
LOL coins.
there's a fact, there's a fact that what would be the most important thing, right, for an item? If you look, let's say, for staff, right?
Yeah.
We can make lots of staffs, well, lots. Any one staff maker can make one, but
You
what-
mean a normal staff, not
Normal.
like a wizard staff. Oh, okay.
right.
Yeah.
Let's say now it's a wizard staff, right? It is mostly personalized, right? Any wizard will have their own stuff.
Yeah.
But what happens if you put that idea into coins, for example? Let's say you have
Yes, you
a
were.
unique coin that only you can own it, right? And it will be magically
Yes,
attached
if-
to you.
Huh.
And you can have that coin, and that coin it will say, okay, this coin is Harry's coin, my coin, right? And you have the Viking Wizard's coin, right?
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah.
But you can tell me, okay, I want to buy your Harry coin. Okay, say, okay, but why? I don't know. Because I want to have it. It is unique, right? And uniqueness provides value to the items.
Yes, that's true.
He's
And
trying
let's
to-
say
Like the suit is unique.
the suit is unique, right? There's other business ventures for that, but we can talk about that later. So I will tell you, okay, so if you want my Harris coin, you can pay, I don't know, 20 gold. Let's say, oh, okay, 20 gold. That sounds very, very cheap, right? But however, let's say somebody wants to buy is there another Helga around? Helga's
Is
coin.
he trying to make NFTs?
For the time,
Yes,
and she had
Yes,
that
he's
coin.
trying.
She had that
Alright.
coin for a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
There's somebody that likes this coin really much because it will provide him value whenever he owns it. So that person, it says, "Hey Helga, I want to buy that for 2,000 gold." Oh, 2,000 gold.
Hurry the crypto, bro.
Okay.
That is a lot.
But so how will this help? Like where is the benefit of this?
The benefit is to attract investors, right? Most of the people they're not interested in magic because they are not magicians, right? But what if we tell them, and which will be true, you can have a part of the wall, which will be a unique item, which will be unique as you can purchase one, or you can have one already because somebody powerful gave it to you, and that item will provide you value, right? And that value will be invested in love. That means people who want to buy or to get some part, let's say a Viking Wizards coin, which you can decide to actually invest in that or not, they will come to LOL and they'll say, okay, I want to buy the Wizard coin. Or let's say the Turkey Wizard coin, which won't be as much value as the Viking Wizards coin, but they can do that. They can buy it.
So you say get a coin, use magic. So that coin, what does it say? Does it speak? Is that what the idea is? That it belongs to, says I belong to Viking Wizard.
Correct. And if you sell that coin, it will belong to somebody else. That somebody else can actually pay gold or credits. And that money will come into LOL. And we here in LOL, we have the registry of everybody who has that coin. Or everybody who has every coin.
You're trying blockchain.
No. It is an original idea.
It's not the blockchain, it's like the brick to that.
The brick thread.
The yellow brick road.
Yeah, I sense that there is something about this. Yes, this is an interesting idea. I would have to figure
Non-fungible
out.
wizards.
Non-fungible wizards.
I would have to figure out mechanics or how to make it work. But okay. So I do this, and then I make it. Let's say I make coin for you, right? It's your to be your coin. So then you will pay me to get that coin first,
right?
and
Let's say somebody wants to be a winner because they cannot, but they want to be in a title. They can buy that title, but that coin, it would be only the coin. And they say, this blob guy wizard coin. It would be like a token.
So wizard coin. Yes, this is very interesting.
And of course, I could have provided this idea to the Hippomagus, but I don't think he will be willing to do that.
No, he would not care about those sorts of things, but I do. Yes, I think this is yes, I am going to look into how to do this. And I think that there could be a lot of money in it.
Just think about how much a Build the Elf coin would be. And what if you can own it yourself?
Yes. I think I know how to make this work. Yeah.
Magic mouth.
I think this might make me a very wealthy man, actually. You've proven very useful. I will probably need someone to do marketing for this, and I will have you. Will be my first choice. I see. I've made very wise decision in bringing you into my association.
Well, thank you very much. I see that you are a person that really takes the risks for what they want. I can see you have said, as far as I know, you settled here not long time ago, and you have made yourself a big name here. It's an amazing tower that you have right now.
Yes, I have risen far, but now there are some very powerful wizards on council. I don't know if I will ever get to be in charge there, but if I become richest wizard in LoL, that's not bad either.
Well, you know what they say. There's nothing that money can't buy.
That's right. First you get money, then power, then the women.
I think it was the word would be what, yeah, women.
The Viking with
Good stuff.
So yeah, he respects women.
All right, I'm going to start figuring this out. Maybe soon we'll have wizard coin.
And it would be a great idea to start in LoL, and maybe after that, but Station Alpha.
Yes, but LoL will control the trade of magical coins
That is correct.
and kill anyone who gets in our way.
Yes, I would suggest maybe the Viking Wizards Tower can be the centralized repository for all the records of all the coins that are available in the market and the people that have them.
Yes, I will set up a corporation. Yes, this is good stuff. Yeah, I would not have thought of this on my own. Well done, Gary Elf.
Well, thank you. So after we stop the inevitable rise of Negator and his quest for pussy, we can talk more about it.
Yes, exactly. Good job. All right, so
Yeah.
do you have anything else to do there? No?
I have a question. I'm
I'll
going to
take my
be
leave
like
now.
the pilot, or is Bob going to be the pilot?
Well, Bob was going to go with you guys.
With you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to
And I asked last time, we can have like pilots and
two
co-pilots.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So you and Bob.
Okay. Then I need to go to the
Yeah,
market.
Gray the UFOs are kind of weird because in theory you can have like 6 pilots at a time. Though that would probably be counterproductive, I would think.
Yeah. Then I have to go before going. I need to go to the market
Okay.
and try to buy a captain's hat.
Okay. All right. A captain's hat.
Wait, a
Do
captain.
you want a sea captain's hat? Is that?
Yeah, but not like a tricorn. I needed like the ones that are like
white one.
the white ones.
Yeah, like the guy that's just bought a yacht.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
The thing, like, I don't know what the fuck. it is.
Well, the good news is that because LOL is still recovering from having been turned into a complete, crap zone, the market is still full of people that are selling like, the family heirlooms and assorted junk to make to get by. So you do quite a bit of searching there, but eventually you find a kind of a captain's hat that looks like it looks like one of those.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the guy wants 12 credits for it.
I have 12 gold pieces.
That'll work.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, totally.
It's Patrick.
Oh, nice. Look, I'm not so much in the mirror. Nice. Can I go?
Okay.
It's like that SpongeBob episode that Patrick, I don't know what they are buying, and they said $3. I have 7. Okay, fine.
Anyone else doing anything before you leave?
No. I already.
I'm good.
I think I already removed all my sunny bones.
So you guys sleep that night. I don't know if anybody was injured or anything.
No.
Whatever. You
I
recover your
think I-
level and luck. You recover
Yeah,
point
we didn't-
damage and spell burn.
Oh, yes.
Or my luck.
And then the next morning you go down to the landing bay.
No, I have to lower my disapproval because that's a thing that happens now. My disapproval doesn't go down automatically because I spend money.
Yeah, but each day it goes back to 1. Doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's like
saying.
a long time.
Wait, Sammy, do you have money?
You guys are so fucking poor.
Actually, I have money, but I don't tell
think-
Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy is.
I have some money. If I need more money, I will let you guys know.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think we'll have to go to the city of Planes to try to maybe you can go back to get your money back. Didn't you like put a lot of money there to
What?
make a
Fuck
control?
no, of course not. This is very important. You need to understand. You don't consume your own products, man. You don't just put money
So you don't
to
consume
make
planet.
purchase.
You don't consume your own pets.
Okay.
we'll just kill a dragon or something and
or play a piano or whatever.
No, I mean, obviously we need to go back to Penny's because I have unfinished business there, but it's not urgent. It's important, but not really urgent. We
At some
need
point
to
you're
do
gonna
like
Mentioned
yeah. Hopefully they will have finished the cathedral by then, and I will be able to give the guy I think he was like something Berga, the Windows of Milo. So
Yeah.
he becomes the doggy of Pennies.
Don't cathedrals take like centuries to be made? Especially with like architectural of the medieval ages.
Yeah, I hope they move faster than that.
Well, what was I going to say?
they can hire some wizards. And
Well, Sammy, you'll be able to go to Pennis when the urge reaches you.
Okay,
All right.
so
So you guys get down to the landing bay. You see Bob is waiting for you guys there, and he's looking at the ship.
Yeah.
So it looks good.
Yeah. So Captain Catboy coming with you.
I like the hat.
Yeah, I know. I bought it.
there's no such thing as sub captain. Maybe you're like the first
no,
mate.
below Bo.
Yeah, because he's like the captain of the ship.
Well, I mean, if you like, I can be the pilot and you can be the captain.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
mind.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the.
I'm a nice guy that way.
Oh, okay. I'm the captain. Okay, okay.
All right. So then in that case,
Yes.
Heidi, you are a commodore. Harry, you're a vice admiral. You
I don't
are an admiral. You're an admiral, Bill, and I am the chief of the armed forces.
Yeah, well, but you don't have a hat. I'm sorry. You should have bought a very funny hat. I mean, you're a cleric. You should know about funny hats.
The hat's in your heart.
No, I'm from the part of the church that doesn't use funny hats.
Well, yeah, for exceptional. Yeah, I guess so.
Let's go.
Actually, there is not really a
Then he goes, wait,
church.
You like the tank commander?
What's? But we don't have tanks.
Oh shit! I don't know how these things work.
Neither do I. But captain sounds so awesome.
Oh wait! I can be the Lord of the Admiralty.
Sure, why not?
There you go.
Now, if Catboy is the captain, like anything can happen.
I mean, it's like Admiral is higher than the captain, but that's all right. And yeah, he can be in charge of the ship.
Let's go.
All right, so everybody's coming. Blamo's coming with you guys. Linus is coming with you guys.
Yes.
Is your bat coming?
No, he stays always.
Okay.
Somebody needs to take care of the room.
Why do you have a familiar if you're not using it?
Did you?
But then he has no use.
Oh, I hope he doesn't hear
Familiars
you.
could actually be really useful, but I mean, it's about whether you want to risk it. You know.
Exactly. Right? He's fucking bad. He doesn't can do
Why
this.
do you have a familiar then if he's
Yeah, but
no
like
use?
bat you can like telepathically communicate with the bat, you know, and
It's a magical. It's a focal familiar, or what type of familiar is he?
Okay.
it's
Arcane.
arcane.
Oh, then yeah, basically,
Well,
it should bring you a magic spell.
Yeah, he just got me an extra spell.
You should let some intern know to finish.
Yeah, like they're on.
Yeah. Why do you need a familiar if you have like interns?
Yeah.
Well, you
That's
know,
for the extra spell.
extra spell.
Oh,
Yeah, you should get like a little intern that gives you extra spells.
I guess somebody could get an intern as a familiar.
I mean,
what can a familiar do that Catboy can't? That's my
Mini-me.
point.
So you guys get on board, and
Hey,
so the UFO,
Billy.
just to remind you guys, has like a central room which is fairly large, right? And it's got in the middle of the room a central control panel, which is where all the piloting happens.
he's got the food dispenser. Yeah,
It does have a food dispenser. Yeah.
Yes.
The food dispenser.
the most important.
The food
Yeah.
dispenser generates, hamburgers and French fries and things like that.
Wait, do you have to insert $1?
Malted shakes.
No,
yeah.
obviously.
Oh, it's really nice.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
all the
the-
replicator.
All the milkshakes you would have ever
It's
have,
like,
like,
it's like a Star Trek food replicator.
only 50 spoon.
That's right.
Yes.
So whenever we do basic maneuvers, we have to do like this.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
No.
And so besides that, it has like a bedroom, basically. It has a lounge. This lounge isn't like you guys had one of these ships before, but that one was like owned by teenagers, right? So it had like a whole bunch of like stuff. This one, the lounge has got like couches and chairs and
Magazines.
and it's probably got it's
Like
got
a dentist office.
I don't know, a chess set and some books and stuff. Yeah.
I will have to start a Dance Revolution here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a shook box.
There's a bathroom, and there's a room that's basically a small
And we can smoke inside. of course.
medical bay.
All right.
Oh yeah,
This is the 50s. We can smoke inside.
yep. All smoking. So
That's right. All right.
It
So
has-
the look and goes, yeah, all right, this is pretty standard. So
Yes.
what is our course?
We are going to the deep neutral.
Oh yeah, but that's on like a different dimension. I think
Like-
we just bring us outside the city, and let's fire the neutral drive. See what happens.
Well,
We
I
don't
don't
really have a neutral drive. planar drive, which is the standard in this ship, that we can use to phase shift into the neutral zone.
And we have the zero state engine. That I don't think it will do anything unless we're like in a neutral zone.
Yeah, the zero state engine allows us to, in theory, as I understand it, it allows us to
Go
move
through
through areas of
Deep neutrality.
neutral storms. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, let's
So we
Start there.
don't actually know where in the deep neutral zone.
No.
well, I think the ship should know. It has like location. Let's see. AI, do you know how to go to the transplanar spire, crystal spire?
The computer activates and
Yeah.
says, "Please provide authorized command code."
Give me a fucking second. I will try to hack it.
You can just ask the guys who installed it.
Huh? No, but this is not the first engine. It's the machine itself.
It's a main computer,
It's the big computer.
Yeah.
which you guys stole from an army base, so the command probably requires army authorization. None of you are in the army.
Okay, let's try disable the device, I guess. Okay.
Modified by intelligence, obviously.
Yeah, 19 plus 12, basically 32, 31.
Okay. All right. So you hack into it and you give authorization too.
I give to myself, to Bill, to Heidi, to Harry. Oh, sorry, and to Bob.
Okay. So very
Yeah.
good. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, this is going to come to bite you in the ass.
Now,
I'll allow you to have like your little moment.
the authorization, unless you want to try to do a clean reformatting of the entire computer.
Yeah.
Part of the authorization you have to create fake ranks and serial numbers for each person that you've given authorization to.
Captain, Admiral.
Yeah. I
No, you think they're army ranks because these guys are army.
Oh yeah. I guess.
Major.
Aren't there like Skype Force? Well,
No, I can be Major Asshole.
Major Rascal, yes. Major Rascal, Green, Captain Green Guy, Private Private Harry, Driver Bob,
Lieutenant Bob.
Lieutenant Bob.
Lieutenant.
Yes.
And you're Commander Catboy.
Commander Catboy, yes.
Commander isn't an army rank.
Major,
Colonel, Major.
Colonel, Major. There we go.
Colonel Captain.
All right.
So the computer says authorization recognized.
Women.
Hello,
in the
Colonel
50s, yeah.
Catboy.
That's funny. Anyways, do you know where the transplanar crystal spire is?
Do you know the way?
You know the way.
Databank records indicate location of transplanar crystal spire in the deep neutral zone. Coordinates 6 by 11 by 8 by 20.
Okay, yes, we know where it is.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, Bob, punch it.
Boom, but okay.
Yeah, Bob, punch it.
Can't really punch it. We got to get out of the landing bay first, unless you want us to kill people.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Bob, engage.
Oh, engage.
Engaging.
Make it so.
Make it so.
It's like, well, I don't know why it's Star Trek, because it doesn't look like a Star Trek ship. It looks like a flying saucer from a 1950s movie, But anyway, so you guys fly out of there.
No, because of the teleportation, obviously.
Yeah. Although technically there isn't teleportation either. It's just
Transportation.
This is more like Discovery.
Discovery.
I guess it's like hyperspace or something. I don't know. It's space warping. All right. So you guys fly out, and Bob said we have to get into somewhere that there isn't
Shit.
stuff.
In
There aren't objects in the way before we can do a planar shift.
Yeah, sure.
So you guys fly up for a while, and Bob says, "All right, we're mostly clear now, so I'm going to initiate the transplanar drive to take us into the neutral zone.
Mhm.
This shouldn't be difficult. So like it says activating transplanar drive, and suddenly there's like a distortion of space around you guys, and the next thing you know, you're flying around in an area that looks similar to where you just were, except it's kind of like black and white, or grayish, and there's like mist around instead of air. So all right, we're in the neutral zone, and I'm plotting the course into the deep neutral zone.
Yes.
Start flying along. It says,
I don't understand something. It's like the neutral zone, like around the material plane, or
the
is
neutral zone overlaps all of the plane.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like you've got the different tree of the planes, right? And it's like as if you had like a sheet over the whole thing.
Yeah.
And that's all neutral zone.
Mhm.
I wonder what the
Further
difference
you
between
get like up into like the sheet has depth, right? So the further away you get from it, the more into the deep neutral zone you go, which like the basic neutral zone. Which you'll remember from when Bill used to have that every time he cast magic missile, he was sent into the neutral zone. It looks just like the material plane, but like a ghostly version of it, right?
Yeah.
And then as you go away from that, it turns into this place of deep, just pure mists, basically.
Okay.
Right? Cloud or something, with occasionally weird things lurking there.
Yeah.
So Bob says to get us into the deep neutral zone, if we're going at a safe pace here, it's going to take us the better part of the day. So everybody might as well relax for a while.
Yeah.
Odds are we won't have any kind of turbulence or problems along the way for the moment, anyway.
Okay.
Oh,
all right, I goddamn hope there's some liquor on this ship.
Yep.
Burgers.
You hope there's what?
Some liquor on the ship.
Liquor?
Well, actually, that is one thing that at the lounge, because it's not owned by teenagers, there is a liquor cabinet that has a number of hard liquors. So,
Good.
You guys know where to find me.
Okay.
Linus says, "And me," and he heads into the bathroom.
Wait, another way, or not? Maybe I don't know.
And you start hearing like,
Oh, it's the correct location. Okay, I will.
So what the hell do we do now? We're just going to hang out here and wait?
Basically.
Yep. This is lame. Magic is easier. You just go and get there instantly. But I guess you can't do magic to get there.
Yeah. Well, we can.
I don't know.
We could use magic to get there, but it takes magic.
We didn't try it.
Yeah, magic is dangerous.
I guess. So.
Goddamn, Flamor, quit whining and come here, get wasted with big sis.
Well, okay, I guess.
Sister, what the hell are you doing?
She already told you she doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's true.
They mostly just have hard liquors.
Good.
Or not hard, dark liquors. I like, beer and vodka shots. Or
I think
something like that.
we can have beer from the replicator.
No,
No.
that replicator only makes milkshakes.
No burgers? Yes.
Well, yeah, burgers, fries,
Diner food.
milkshakes. Yeah.
It only makes diner food.
Yo, listen here. You're gonna drink brandy and you're gonna like it.
What?
A malted
Yes. I'll bring it to the cockpit.
Thank you. Well, it's not fire, it's just the control.
Yeah, the
It's
desk.
right there. It's like 5 steps away.
I go. Yeah, I get that. You want something, man?
Yeah, a combo with big
A
fries,
combo.
soda.
Big soda.
Make it
Triple
number 10.
Extra cheese.
Number 15.
Number
Pickles.
54.
Pickles. You want pickles?
Number 17.
Pickles? You want pickles?
Yeah.
Yeah, pickles too. Okay, good. Are you intolerant to something?
Everyone is
I
intolerant.
don't care.
Well, to be poor.
Do you know what they call a quarter pounder in the Grey Realms?
I'm experiencing this being a server for a day.
What do they call a quarter pounder in the Grey Realms?
I have no idea. I'm asking.
I don't know either.
Heidi, you want something to eat? You okay? They have vegetables.
Yeah.
All right.
The only vegetable they have is French fries, but
Well, it is a vegetable.
Pizza, but
well, I guess you could have a burger with lettuce and just eat the lettuce.
Yeah, just with no meat. Burger with no meat.
Well, no, you can't actually not have the meat. The burger, the most basic
I know.
form that it can replicate is just the buns on the burger. But the burger's always there's no
If I would
vegetarian.
move it, I would
Yeah,
move
you can
it.
take it away.
All right, then I'm gonna have something myself.
Yeah.
And,
So it goes, wait a minute,
and eggs.
Heidi, you're a vegetarian?
No.
Oh, it just sounded like
you
you were
don't kill
because of-
stuff. You don't remember?
Huh?
Your tribe. When we murder them, they were.
We didn't murder them. We
Yeah,
murdered
you guys met him after his tribe was
Yeah.
murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, right.
No, Heidi wasn't a vegan. He was a pacifist.
Yeah,
The vegan wizard died long time ago.
we didn't murder.
There are no
Get there.
borders in
Shots.
Heidi's house.
And technically speaking, this is vegan food because it's made in a replicator, right?
Yeah, it's not killing anything.
It's suffering free, so it's
You guys don't actually know how this food is created, so you can't be sure.
There is a cow behind it.
Living out
There's a factory in the Grey Realms where they slaughter the animals and then prepare the patties, and then they get teleported to the replicator.
I imagine going all night pressing the replicator to see when it ends.
Or maybe the replicator creates tiny cows inside.
blends them. Jesus. All right.
It's the 1950s, so they gotta kill something. All right, you guys fly along there. Just gonna
Wait.
change pipes, and then we'll see what happens when you.
Wait, so they have like normal cows or gray cows? Like they have like giant eyes?
No, they normal cows because they abducted them from the material plane.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
That's why, that's why they do all the cow mutilating.
There you go.
Yeah, what's up there? You're such a
The other day I was watching I know Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Commando,
No, yeah.
but in Spanish.
Oh,
Because I was watching it with my daughter.
interesting.
And they changed a lot of the one-liners, but okay, whatever. But what was weird that they changed the word, they translated the word kidnap for plagio. Like,
What?
they kidnapped my daughter, and he said,
Plagiaron a mi mujer.
plagiaron a mi hija.
That is.
Plagiaron?
And they did that twice. Like, then when
Yeah, connected on.
Yes.
It is less bad, but it's somehow
What?
some worse.
Yes, when?
I don't know.
Oh,
Ah,
nice.
cuando vino el electricista, ¿no?
Oh, okay.
I brought this like 4 or 5 years ago, and it's been hanging there for like
By a thread.
No, it used to have a
Food.
a foot, and it broke, and
yeah,
then
yeah,
we
yeah.
hung
and then we
it.
hung it. Yeah,
It's going to
What
break
happened?
out.
the fan.
Ah,
Still there, yeah. And it has no like protection anymore.
I will take a picture because Sebastian is below the fan, the unprotected fan.
Osha would approve.
Yeah.
Osha.
Ocean. Ocean service.
It's OSHA certified. I've been out for that certification.
So maybe,
But it's here.
maybe you cannot see it very well on the picture, but it doesn't have the grid like that goes in front of the fan.
I'm gonna do
So
this.
like you could put your fingers in there.
Just go like this.
that's like a final destination kind of shit.
There you go.
Destino final.
Dame. Yeah, la próxima vez lo ato, boludo.
Ah, tiene esta.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
Oh,
Apagalo y le pongo eso por lo menos.
And it's not like that's a hook either. That's
It's connected by the cable, I
It's
think.
on cable.
yeah. But I mean, the metal thing
Yeah,
is
it's
not
not
like a
hook.
hook.
It's
That doesn't let. I mean, you can slide it.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
you can.
So you know, we love you.
It has like prayer beads also around it.
Also, yeah, that is a protection.
That's the protection.
Oh, I see.
That's how we know you are protected.
Fucking guys.
Doesn't the fan hit the grill?
No,
No, no.
Okay.
No, it doesn't hit the gritty.
we thought about that. Don't worry.
We really need to get a new fan.
No, it worked great.
Yeah.
Ah, it works.
At some point, someone's gonna get decapitated.
Now we're putting the
It's
grid.
plastic.
Main, maybe main.
He's okay, man.
Main is okay.
It's okay.
But it's not main.
How did you lose your eye? Oh, role playing game.
Wow, you guys are serious.
Oh, so you do Leroy playing games and you got hit by a sword.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. No, I will ask you first.
Wait, this is the. Looks away. No, this is not good.
No, yeah, you need to.
You need to tie the bottom part, yeah. Oh wait, it hits the. It does hit the.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit.
Kind of such a piece of shit at this point.
Right. Be careful, do not
Yeah, over typing it.
because it's hitting the grid, yeah.
Maybe put something like this. Like this.
Yeah. Uruguayan expression atado con alambre.
It works. It works. Don't fix it. Moment of truth. You open it. Oh, no. Never been more perfect.
Well, when it comes to food, but
Well, it's kind of old. Well,
Now it's safe. You see? Build the elf. Fixing shit. I just mended it. There you go.
the elf approved.
Just mended it. It works.
Build the elf certified. Oh, yeah.
So you guys hang out there for like better part of the day. At some point, I guess you're gonna want to sleep. And here's the thing: there are 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. No, 8 people here. So there's 3 NPCs and the 5 of you.
Yeah.
And there's one bedroom that has, because it's military issue, I'm going to say it's got 2 single beds, right?
Yeah.
Instead of one big bed.
Yeah.
And well, then there's a couch in the rec room.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. So
We take some like extra blankets and make like makeshift.
And don't have like the camping gear.
Yeah. I mean,
Do we?
camping gear with you?
no,
Do
we,
you have it?
we don't have any.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think you guys have
I mean,
ever.
I could, if you guys want, my schooner has bedrooms. Hello.
Yeah. The repeat, please.
All right, my schooner has bedrooms. I only need to miniaturize you guys as well, and you can sleep there.
Your what?
My schooner,
Scooter?
my ship.
The mini ship in a
tiny
bottle.
boat in a bottle. Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm alright. I'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah, we take like extra blankets and make like a thing to sleep on them.
It's one of the few
Little-
things.
I go
It's
to
one of-
town. I'll sleep on the fucking.
We can even put like the beds together and 3 people will sleep there.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, we
The schooner is one of the few things that survive.
As long as the balls don't touch.
Okay, it's okay.
I mean, the 2 beds, that's 3 people. The 3 people, the couch is 1. And then the rest is sleep on the
I'm
floor.
not sleeping in the middle, so
Yeah, whatever. I was
What about Linus? I call the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, that fixes everything.
Is there like a bathtub?
I'll fall asleep on the toilet. That's convenient because I do that anyway.
Is there like a bathtub or something?
I'm trusting he doesn't die of an overdose.
Sleep on the shower because I might use I need to use the bathroom in the night sometimes. Should I use it like you on
There's
top?
sand there. You can use the sand.
There's no where is there sand?
There's no sand.
Go,
I'm
fucking hell, Catboy, go outside.
Go outside.
All right, I'll sleep in the sofa.
Well, and I guess either Bob or Catboy will need to stay.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
So
take
only
turns.
7 people
Yeah.
will sleep on one.
Basically, there's not a lot that you need to do.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's on course to heading towards the deep neutral. So unless an alert comes up, you don't actually have to touch anything.
Yes. How does an alert look like?
You know, I don't know because I've never flown the ship. But I'm assuming that the computer will announce that there is an alert.
Okay. I know I was expecting like an alert to happen when I said that, but
No, I guess not.
I got it.
So good. Well, I suppose that to not interrupt the other people sleeping in the bedroom, I should probably sleep on the couch or something.
Okay.
That's what I fucking said. I'm sleeping in the couch.
Sleep in the bedroom.
all right.
Don't worry. I will sleep in the bedroom. When I wake up, you go to my place.
Unless we need us.
So I'm a little bit worried that if I sleep in the bed and the bed has other people in it, that I might forget where I am and think I'm with my wife.
Don't worry. Well, I don't know about Heidi.
Well, you know, us married guys, that happens, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey man, what happens in the bedroom of the gray spaceship stays in the bedroom of the gray spaceship.
What happens in the neutral zone stays in the neutral zone.
That's why I'm not sleeping on the bed. Says
Okay, in the makeshift floor.
I'll sleep on the floor, I guess. That's cool.
I guess next time we need to buy extra beds. If this thing still works afterward.
So you guys rest up and are you taking the first shift or the last shift?
The last ship.
So Bob wakes you up at some point and you go and take the last shift.
Okay.
And
AI, activate solitaire. Activate Minesweeper.
activating solitaire.
It might be an actual minesweeper.
What do we find? Neutral pirates? They might or not steal from us, maybe. That's how they work. Neutral people.
Politely or not.
Yeah. They might or may not steal from us.
Solitaire activated.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have games in this?
For instance.
Solitaire. I guess I will just stay there. This song makes me just want to sit down and think about life.
You can play Pong. Maybe.
Tetris?
This is all pretty. That's all from
You can always play with yourself.
prehistory.
No, don't play with yourself.
Activating game.
Son of a bitch. But I'm surprised you have a really long list of songs. Huh.
I am using file hippie subversives to access song records.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because it's a military ship. Makes sense.
yeah, makes sense. There's no hippies here.
That's what Skippy would say.
Activate hippie detector.
Yeah, sure.
Scanning for hippies. Alert. Hippie detected. Hippie detected.
Oh shit, Linus.
Currently in the
Don't worry, it's
Experimental purpose.
it's experimental purposes. It's our artificial hippie.
For training. For training.
Artificial, very well done.
Do you wish to activate anti-hippie measures?
Are they lethal?
Affirmative.
No.
Understood. Anti-hippie measures standing down.
Huh.
All right. So you're going along there, and then one point the computer says entering border of deep neutral zone.
Ooh. Let's see how it looks.
So you see on the view screen there that the light colored mist turns into a much thicker fog.
Mm-hmm.
And still basically can't see anything.
Wow, amazing.
Is it still moving or it stops there?
No, it's still going.
Oh, okay.
You think? Yeah. There's
So it's going to a particular place in the deep.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have any particular? Do you have a bestiary of what we could find in the deep neutral zone?
Deep neutral zone exploratory file. Do you wish to access?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So you see it on the computer screen. It presents a text file that has like about 500 pages.
I'm going to be here for a while, so it's just
Introduction by Captain Joe Johnson. from the Deep Neutral Zone Exploratory Committee.
Okay.
Do you actually like try to study it?
I just lazily read it to see if I find anything interesting.
Okay. I don't know. Do an intelligence check to see if you grasp any of it.
Okay. I clearly know. Don't.
It's just too boring. It's all in military talk too.
Yeah. I just
At
control
one
it.
point, the computer goes, impact alert.
Where? What is this?
The ship has been,
Don't.
the ship has been struck by a small object.
Is the object moving through the ship, or
Negative.
did we just like crush it?
Object is currently not attached. It's currently impacted against the outer shell of the ship.
Do we have visual?
There's, no visual available. Object is approximately 3 inches in diameter.
Oh. Well, if anything happens with it, tell me, alert me again.
Understood. Analysis indicates negligible danger.
Mm-hmm. I will check on it when we like crash land after the storm.
Very good. I know. All right. So at some point, their boat wakes up. Are we already in the deep zone?
Yeah, we're in the deep neutral zone. There was some alert, but it was something negligible. I don't know what he said, but
Well, if I understand it correctly, the deep neutral zone has a variety of things floating in it, and it's so. Unless it was something big enough to damage the ship, I guess it's not really a problem.
yeah, it's still attached. So I will check on it when we get off.
Right.
The ship, I mean.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it looks like we're on course. We're lucky that the transplanar crystal spire is in a fixed point. There's a lot of landmarks of the neutral zone actually have shifting, either standard or random drift.
Oh,
That would have made it much harder to find.
also things like move around. Wow.
Yes. But not the transplanar crystal spire. It's always apparently in the middle of the largest neutral storm in the entire zone.
Oh, I see. So yeah, how long until we reach the place?
Well, we should be getting to the storm, assuming that we don't have any interruptions, in about 5 hours.
Wow. Okay. Then I will go to the lounge and for some breakfast.
Yeah, we should probably get other people to wake up at some point here, but I guess that's not a top priority.
No.
All right, so we some breakfast and whatnot. Breakfast with the other day. Yeah, we don't really have, the dispenser doesn't make breakfast, so I guess you can have a burger.
Hey, breakfast burger.
That's a breakfast.
I
That's
guess
a good breakfast. It's hard liquor and a cigarette.
You assume that the gray realm people have a lot of problems with heart disease.
Hade says, having learned from Depositor, while the convenience of a food replicator that only provides burgers may be appealing, we must be cautious of over-reliance on technology and ensure that we maintain a balanced and varied diet for optimal health and well-being.
Wise words.
Wise words by Depositor.
Oh, fuck off, granola boy.
And you know, what I just read is not like an actual quote from.
It's some kind of quote generator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was because it It sounds sort of like him, but not quite there. You know, like
And AI generate the
Yeah,
Things are
So sometimes I've seen some of these AI generated quotes, whether Peterson or other people, that are like, that seem really believable. But sometimes they're like just not quite like it. Like it could be something that the guy said, but it's not quite typical. Anyway, so you guys are flying along, and most of you are still asleep. When suddenly you're eating, so you're awake, and
Yeah.
you hear. Are you eating in the lounge, or are you eating?
No, I grabbed the lounge and I grabbed the food and came back to like one of the seats.
Well, there aren't any seats in the control room.
Oh, there are no seats in the control. Yeah, then I just sit on the floor.
Sam is probably like thrown into the sofa, like hugging a bottle of bourbon, something like that, like a hard liquor.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my foster mother.
Oof.
So suddenly,
That explains some things.
suddenly the computer says proximity alert.
Oh, what's it?
Well, goes, put it on the screen. And oh shit, giraffes!
Giraffes?
Yeah,
Giraffe!
makes sense.
You see on the screen there is this giraffe flying through the neutral zone, heading right towards you guys.
Vessel maneuvers.
So I'm trying, but there's a lot of them. You sit there, other giraffes. And so there's
Yes.
this slamming, said you guys do the Star Trek thing.
Everyone
We've been hit by a giraffe, says one.
Oh, fuck!
Yes, giraffes.
Oh Lord, no!
What's a giraffe?
Oh, it's kind of like a cow, but with a long neck.
What the fuck is going on, cat boy?
Yeah, weird ideas.
Do you even know how to write this shit?
It's a
You guys can hear like clunk, clunk, clunk. Oh shit, it's walking on the ship. Says one.
Western giraffes in the deep neutral zone. I didn't really
Do a
It's
some
very-
of
They are the most neutral of creatures.
roll it around.
That's everybody knows that.
No, I mean, just roll. Do a barrel roll.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shake it off. That fucker's holding on, I think.
Can I
You
open?
see that, like the giraffe's head is blocking the entire thing that the view screen of the computer has.
Can I? Do you think I can?
It's looking at it with its little tongue.
Do you think I can go out?
Is it malicious or is it neutral? Like,
Probably neutral. Says one.
Yeah.
Do you think is it safe if I go out and just remove it?
Well, the deep neutral zone is breathable normally, and I don't. Just a second. I don't see any toxic gases. If there were, I guess the giraffe would be dead. So,
Okay, I will go to the door.
well, no. But Linus comes out of the bathroom. And goes, wait. He gives you a mop. Take this. Poke it with
A what?
a mop.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just got to poke it off. I've done this before.
You stop the ship and let him do it.
Oh no, yeah, you can.
okay, I will open the ship and you go outside. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
Stop the ship.
No. We if we stop, we are going to get hit by more giraffes.
Ah.
Or they would leave the others behind.
I think that we're clear of the giraffe space. but
Okay.
Problem is, where there's giraffes, there's giraffe men.
Huh?
Giraffe men.
They're like minotaurs, but giraffes.
I never thought of it that way, but I guess sort of like minotaurs, which are like humanoid cows, right? Giraffe men are like humanoid giraffes. Yeah.
Giraffotors.
They're brutal, dark, deep astral raiders.
Oh, they have ships and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
They like all giraffes, they hate everything that is not them.
oh,
Let me get rid of this one.
yeah, sure.
I go out, stop the
It's
ship,
not very neutral of them.
and I fly out.
You open the hatch and he says, giraffe is there.
Excuse me, can you get off the ship, please?
I don't think it's sentient.
Yeah, I think it's a giraffe.
Just kill it.
Shoot.
All right, so roll to I don't know. Do a roll with a mighty deep to see if you can shake it off. The ship.
Roll to shoot.
9 on the deep die, plus 9, plus 3 of strength, 21.
All right. So you give it a good push with the mob handle, and it kind of peels off and starts floating off. As it goes away.
I go back.
All right, Hade, not the best moment to rediscover your pacifist roots.
The what?
Not the best moment to rediscover your pacifist roots.
Yeah, I was expecting, but then we have to clean the ship because if it's filled with blood.
But I got
It's
the
on
job.
the outside.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Do you see any object like lodged on the ship?
Like
It's a
what?
pretty tiny object, says Bob.
Oh,
Do a
where?
perception check.
3 inches long.
but can you tell me where it is?
It's plenty.
It
it's
should
plenty.
be somewhere.
It's plenty. It's plenty.
It's enough.
It's more than enough.
I'll let you know.
There's a place where the viewer has like a lens.
Okay.
It should be somewhere below that.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, so you look there, and you see that there's something that's just like kind of pressed against the ship, and it looks like it's only about like this big. And it looks like some kind of little piece of cloth or something,
Well,
Yeah.
Can I grab it?
or leather or something. So you grab it, and you see it's actually like it looks like a tiny little bag.
Bag?
Yeah.
I check what's inside.
It's you open it and you look in, but you can't really see if there's anything inside. You shake it, but nothing comes out.
It's a bag.
Bring it in.
But I
Is it a bag of holding?
It doesn't seem to have anything. So.
I don't think it's tiny.
Bring it in. Let's see if it's anything.
Okay.
So you come back in with the bag, and
I go with the sword. I detect magic on it.
it's
Hold
magic.
on.
Okay, it is magical.
Let me try something.
Okay.
I grab it and I put like a big. Do I have anything big here?
A toothpick. No, a toothpick. Bill. Oh.
I have a bottle of bottle lightning.
The thing is, that,
Grab
like,
anything, dude.
that's going to be wider than a 3-inch.
Oh,
Diameter.
it's 3-inch.
Yeah. A 1.5-inch
It's
radius.
like a nice bag.
Because like, the coin might fit in there.
Yeah, but like even with lights, we cannot see inside.
No. But,
Yeah, let me see. I put a gold coin inside.
Okay, so put a gold coin inside.
Yeah.
And you notice that like it doesn't seem to add any weight to it or anything.
Yeah, I try
It's
to
a
like.
tiny bag of holding.
You shake it out, and no, nothing comes out.
No, it's.
Put your fingers in.
No, I think it's a. It's the contrary of a bag of folding. It's a bag of fucking you over.
Bag of devouring, says says playing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Put a milkshake in it.
Do you have the thing magic, but the good one?
Robert,
Oh, yeah. Great
would you
idea.
would you be so kind to guess
that's it.
the coin out of this thing?
So you pour the milkshake in. Parts of it that don't spill over the side that seem to be drawn in there, and again, it doesn't add any weight.
Just use Bob.
What size is it? Like a purse?
No, it's like a bag of, like a tiny dice bag.
Just Bob, come here.
Right.
Well,
You're going to do something
Yeah.
really bad.
Yes. Could you? We're trying to get a gold coin from this bag. Could you do it,
No,
please?
don't remove the fingers from our pilot.
Like with your left hand. Are you a righty or lefty?
I'd rather not, thank you.
That's not very clericy. of
Okay,
you.
let me ask someone for detect magic. I go like
I am not very
like,
clericy. Did you just notice?
go to the bathroom and knock on the door.
I suppose, are you here to return my mop?
No. Could you detect magic?
I kind of need that mop.
Could you detect magic on this?
I guess so. Looks like a tiny little bag.
Yes.
Detect magic! It appears to be some variant of a bag of holding.
Well, what does it? What it is?
I think it teleports anything that is put inside the bag to a different location.
Oh, it's.
It's a bag of teleportation.
Where does it go? Do you know?
I didn't get a high enough result for that.
All right, let me try. I cast detect magic.
So how does a giraffe grab?
I'm assuming a 20 is not enough.
Don't ask.
20 what?
With a lot
20
of
is not enough, right?
Makes sense.
20. No, that only tells you kind of the
Yeah, same as he got. All right.
the basic level of the spell.
Hmm.
What it tells you. Yeah,
Yeah.
so about
Okay.
one step less than he did.
All right. It might be a good thing to have, like a possible like a escape plan, like a emergency escape plan. I miniaturize all of you, and you get into the bag and get teleported.
But it was wait. How can you miniaturize us? Like, what's that about?
yeah. Well, is this a fetish thing?
I'm not completely sure. No, well,
I
it
could
is
see
a fetish thing. It's
Oh,
not
but you-
one of my fetishes.
Oh,
Like, but I know people who have the fetish. It's just not me specifically.
Or
But I
I
mean,
read
do you have the
some
power
things
to
that-
shrink people?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wow.
I read
I
some
need to-
fun.
I need to ask God to do it, but yeah, it is possible.
The bad guy, and then he gets bigger.
Let's just keep this bag. If it's safe,
Okay.
maybe we can do something with it. Like,
You read some weird shit. That's like,
Yeah, they have lots of weird shit in the world. So
yeah, I guess I forgot you were an elf.
Oh yeah.
They're all perverts.
Yeah. I was. Okay. Both engage.
Activated. Continuing on our course. But we've got to, well, I guess the computer's got to keep a close eye for
Yeah.
Draftman.
Yeah. Like the giraffes have like a civilization here.
Some
Barbarian
kind-
civilization.
They have some kind of civilization. They're natives to the deep neutral zone.
Huh.
Well, or, I mean, I guess originally they must have come from somewhere else, but now they live there. Probably the same way the giraffes ended up here. Everybody knows the zone has giraffes and has giraffemen. Has a lot of other stuff too, but those are famous.
I
The
mean,
giraffe and the giraffe man. All right.
Giraffemen show no quarter.
we have giraffes in the ship hole, but they don't look like this.
maybe there aren't giraffes.
They have like
You have a thing that you call giraffes in the shithole.
they have like tentacles, and they spit acid on fire.
Isn't it Shoggoth?
Oh, yeah.
I think we can just safely ignore whatever Heidi has to say about giraffes.
All right, so you guys continue traveling. I guess everybody's awake now, and you guys continue traveling for about another hour without having any other encounters. In the second hour, I don't know if you guys are doing anything.
It's just
Got about 3 more hours till we get to the neutral storm.
yeah, no. I'm just conversing with Bob and telling him with just. So Bob, since when are you a pilot? Like, did you go to piloting school or something?
Well, I did pilot training.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, I wanted to join the Sky Police, but
Yeah,
that didn't pan out.
yeah.
good for you.
So then I went and did an apprenticeship at the Aeronautics Guild and
They shoot
learned
arrows.
the basics of aeronautics.
I see.
I did my apprenticeship there, and then I started working as a commercial pilot.
I see.
And then the Civil War happened in Lowell, and I was unemployed for a while. And then I met you guys.
That's nice.
And then he dies.
He's
Incredibly not yet.
not yet, and he has been getting the best
It's been a
pay
while
of his life.
since you've murdered NPCs.
Yeah, he has been getting the best pay of his life.
How much are you paying this guy?
Like,
We pay him like 2 months in advance.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Oh.
think he's lucky. He's lucky that most of the very chaotic players are actively trying to be better people. He just met us in like a very good time to be an NPC.
Phone goes, there's an object up ahead.
What
Putting
kind?
it on the view screen. You see that up ahead there's a floating there in the deep neutral zone. There's what looks like it's a flat surface with kind of like a rock underneath. It's floating there. And the surface appears to be tiled and it has a toilet on it.
Seems to be
And there's also a sink next to the toilet.
on the toilet sink.
On the what?
On the
So
toilet.
it's like a rock.
Well, it's like a floating island.
More like
a tiny floating island that has a flat surface
But
with
the
tiles on it.
is like bigger than the island. No, it's
No, it's the same, but
okay. So it's like this.
the surface looks like
Yeah.
a bathroom.
Yeah, yeah,
basically. It's like a piece of a bathroom got teleported into the deep neutral zone.
But a
right?
giant bathroom. No,
No, just
Lower
normal size.
Seems like
a
like
neutral bathroom.
no, it seems like a wizard had an accident.
We could teleport.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this might be a teleport platform. Says,
Yes.
You stop in there so you can study to memorize it. Next time.
I think we should.
It's
Continue.
memorized. The mental picture. Like another one. There
The
you go.
computer goes, planar disruption reading. It's originated from that spot. And said suddenly there's like this light that appears there with like this circle of energy.
Mhm.
And you see that a couple of people step out through like the circle of energy. One of them looks like an old guy in a slightly dingy lab coat, and the other one looks like a teenager. And they look around for a second.
Roman?
They shake their head. They go out and they close.
No, I think that was Doc Brown.
I think that was a paid cameo.
Wait, no, he was Merlin. I recognize him from the other campaign.
That's right. If you have, because in my Pendragon campaign for Dark Owl, for Lion and Dragon, Merlin acted exactly like Roman in this campaign.
All the time.
Pope says, "Let's move on."
Yes.
And we continue going for about another hour where you don't run into anything. Another hour. About an hour away from the border of the storm now.
Yeah, I hope nothing happens that can stop us.
What is a neutral storm?
Well, it's a storm that is neutral.
It's a little bit of a gray area.
Yeah, nice.
What?
Storms are
It's a little bit
Which
of a gray
chaos?
area.
Yeah, I guess we will notice what a neutral storm is when we see it.
like maybe it's like just still air, like nothing at all.
It could be like nothing at all, and if anything touches it, it transforms into nothing.
Yeah.
It could be just like
Just
air. Maybe let me see. We have like some exploration things. Maybe if we search like neutral storm, there's going to be like something about them, pictures. But I think it's better to wait until we see it. We will.
We'll ruin the surprise.
We will see it in like 1
what's
hour.
the working the
Suddenly, the computer goes, alert, alert, intercept course,
Huh? Giraffes?
incoming object. Well, puts on the view screen. And goes, that's not a giraffe. You see this huge-looking creature that seems to be made of flames and looks something like a chicken that is flying straight towards you guys in an aggressive posture.
Oh shit! A blazing cock.
Hey, those are
Flaming cock.
the fire realms. Says Flame.
Everybody's here. What the fuck? I thought it was a hard to get place.
I guess it was
It's a hard to go through place, but
um,
people's things get here by accident.
well, it's a military ship exploded.
Exploded.
What weapon systems did this have?
I don't know. Well, this is a military ship. It should have some.
AI,
Yeah.
shoot at the thing.
Unless the Grey Realms were going to invade
Do you wish to activate tactical station?
Yes.
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 Activating tactical station. So one of the panels in the control thing, something slides open and it opens up to like it's got like this little view
Mhm.
Yeah.
thing, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like a viewfinder, and then it has like a pair of you think handles to aim and buttons to shoot with.
Okay, I go. Let's see.
You're gonna do this?
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
So
don't
you
they
see
have
that the
Well,
Oh.
will I be able to use my mighty deed with this? Will it count as a weapon for me?
it's a good question.
Well, if he says no, I can't do it.
No, I don't think so. Because this is artillery. It's not really.
Yeah.
It's not really. It's not a ranged weapon exactly. It's an
Yeah.
artillery weapon.
Do I use?
Flamo goes. That is a magnificent Fire Realms Firebird. All right, so it's flying towards you. You guys are getting ready to get the weapons going. Let me break everybody up here. 3, 4, 8. More. All right. So anybody who wants to, except the captain who must, roll initiative.
I am. Oh.
Harry, what do you get?
3.
Bill,
9.
Heidi,
25.
Catboy,
6.
Sammy,
13.
Linus is in the bathroom. So technically Heidi would go first, but I don't know if you're planning to do anything just yet.
So it's coming from like
It's flying down. It's basically
from the front.
doing a chart. Well, sort of the front, but like at an angle.
Diving.
Yeah, it's diving. That was it.
I will go to the outside of the ship. I will just grab on the ship and
A charge.
no, I don't think I have enough time for that
Yeah.
now. But I will just go outside the ship and grab on it so I don't fall behind.
All right. So you open the hatch, the exit, and you're grabbing on because of course the ship is still moving. And you're primed there in case you can get into a position where you can hit it or whatever. Because he's opened the ship and the ship is in motion, the main control area starts to fill with neutral zone fog.
Okay. Yucky. Well, I'm neutral, but I guess it's okay.
After that, it would be Sammy's turn. Are you doing anything, Sammy?
Yes. I will first of all I will put my helmet on to avoid any kind of issue with the gray fog.
Also take your protein pills.
Hmm?
Do you also take your protein pills?
Yes, I get that. No, I think
I guess that
it was already confirmed that I'm not in the chain of command, so I'm not a major or any other military rank. So I'm gonna put my helmet, and I will cast protection against evil.
Okay.
All right. or protection from evil. Ooh, nice. Very nice roll. I got a 24, which is I was expecting like a high roll, so that's great. Protection against evil 24. Just bear with me. In relation to evil effects, evil creatures, or anything else unholy to cleric's fate, the cleric and all allies within 20 feet radius receive a +2 bonus to saving throws against evil creatures, and immediate attack rolls against them suffer a -2 penalty, and damage suffer 2 points, reduce 2 points per die. So as long as Heidi is within 20 feet radius from me, he will get
within 20 feet of the open door. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry, what?
Are you within 20 feet of the open door?
I think so, yes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it's not that big of a ship.
No, that's true. As long as you're in the main room, you're probably you're in the like closer half of the main room, then you're within 20
Right.
feet of it.
So enemies that try to hit Heidi get a -2.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
And that's it.
And after that, it is Flamo's turn. He kind of looks at he goes, "You guys don't want me to go out there and fight it, do you?"
No, Flame. Hey, if you're a coward, say.
It is very much not necessary.
Okay, that's good because I am a coward. When it comes when it can actually hurt me. I learned that lesson. I can be super brave when I'm immune to normal weapons. Guess I'll roll blue. After that, it is the flame bird's turn. And it charges down and it does a flyby attack. Its claws against the ship. It's huge. I mean, it's the size of, maybe it's not the size of the largest dragon you guys ever had, but it's certainly the size of some dragons you've seen.
All right, Sean, please stop talking about your huge cock.
Ironically, that fits. Yeah, it's trying to attack. Boat is trying to do evasive maneuvers. Get out of the way so the thing hits. Some damage to the ship. But again, the computer says ship's hull is 4% damaged.
Oh, okay.
And it swoops past. But it's probably going to turn for another assault. And then after that, Linus is in the bathroom, so he doesn't do anything. Bill, are you doing anything?
I go, no, I'm going to try to cast men. Next ship.
Well, you need to cast really, really high.
It's high tech, it's not magic.
That's the reason, because it's high tech.
Then I won't.
Well, let me just see what you do to get.
Like 32, I think. Because it's an extremely complex object.
Your face is an extremely complex object.
I know. Work hard.
You'd need a third.
Nah.
The damage is negligible. For the
Yes. So shoot it, come on.
Okay.
So
I will have
after
to.
that, yes, it is Kaplan's turn.
Okay.
Come on,
So
shoot
you
it.
turn, you aim.
Okay. Assist with targeting AI.
Assisting with targeting. I mean, you see that it shows a little target finder in the
Excellent.
screen there that gives you a +2 to hit.
Its intelligence is
It's intelligence.
okay. Huh? Natural 20.
Wow. All right, you did a critical hit on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty remarkable. All right, what's your roll? Your critical.
Okay. Rolling a critical.
Luke Skywalker here. He's a
was
fucking
going-
Don't get cocky, kid. Get it because it's a coke.
Next,
So
we
you
chop
hit it
a
right in
hand
the
off.
cloaca.
Next, we chop a hand off.
27.
27.
No, to this one, no. It's actually +4. 31.
Okay, table 2, right?
Yeah.
Which hand do you
So
like?
you
it?
shoot it right through the heart. And what level are you?
I'm level 9.
Yeah, it dies instantly. So you just shoot it right through the heart there. Like it's actually like solid slug object. So it's not a laser pistol or something. And the thing just gets you, and then it starts to like spiral out of control as it's floating dead through the neutral zone.
Wow. Nice shot him.
Holy crap! Well done, says Bo.
Yep. I can't believe I actually shot it right through there.
You would have known that Catboy is an AC gunner.
Mm-hmm.
You did that talk.
I made it explode instantly. I know.
He's a quick shooter.
There he goes. Yeah, it was a little bit unsatisfying. I was expecting longer action.
He's a one-shot man.
I do wonder if that thing was nearby. There must be some kind of nest, something,
Or
maybe
lair.
it was just away.
Maybe it lost
Well, goes,
itself
I
here.
don't know. It's
Like-
possible.
Maybe it
Depends
lost
if it's
itself
been.
here.
Yeah, it depends if it's how long it's been here. Maybe.
Let's see.
Are we gonna try to find one?
No.
Maybe it had like it's kind of like the size of a dragon. Maybe it has something.
Like what? Do they like hoard treasure or something? No.
There as well. In the fire realm, giant flamebirds have nests, and sometimes they have junk that they put to make the nest with, right?
They don't look
Sometimes
for
they
it, right?
lay eggs, but I doubt that this one would have eggs.
Yeah.
So just do this. Let me see. Yeah, AI sensor. Is there any floating object or object that isn't like completely made of neutrality?
Do you want a short, medium, or long range scan?
Give me each of them.
Do you have specifications for size?
Like this size, like cock size, giant cock size. There we go.
Oh boy.
Scanning for giant cock size objects.
I mean, flavor is just right there.
Short range scan detects 0 objects, excepting the object that was just shot.
Mhm.
Medium range scan detects 11 objects of giant size.
Ooh.
Long range scan detects 516 objects in long range radius.
That's the specification has to be low. Non-moving objects in the medium range.
There are 6 non-moving objects of giant size within medium range.
One with high temperature.
No object detects as having increased temperature range.
I guess no. Let's just leave. I guess we're not going to check 6 objects.
Yeah, I guess we'll move on, says Bill.
Yeah.
So for defeating the giant flaming cock, you guys get 2 experience points.
Yep.
So everybody helped. That's a lot. That's how it works in DCC.
Unless anyone wants like part of the corpse, we are leaving or fried chicken.
Are they good eating?
I guess for fire people.
Well, in the fire round, anything. But yeah, good.
Do you have like giant halflings that mount them too? Okay.
Flame halflings.
Yeah. That would sound like a hellish
There are
place.
no halflings in the fire round. We have midgets, but not halflings.
How much is
My
that?
mom collects midgets.
What?
My mom collects midgets. She
That's-
dresses them up.
They make
Crazy queen shit, you know.
them, she makes them like make like funny
Yes.
dances.
And sometimes plays.
Fire midgets or she adopts halfling?
No, they're actual midgets from the film. Though.
And they do knife fights or
If you're born a midget, you're probably gonna end up in my mom's court at some point.
Is that a horrible way to go, or
I
No,
don't know.
she provides employment to that kind of people. So
Yeah, it's a better life than a lot of citizens in the
Yeah.
fire.
do they have like little scenes? It sounds like vivid boot, you know.
But she makes them do little songs, yeah.
That she have like
Mostly about how great the queen is.
okay. It doesn't have like punishment songs or shit like that.
No, but if you mentioned it to her, she'd probably love that idea. I got it. Flamo's mom is basically Queen Elizabeth I. All right, so you guys continue onward. Through the encounters so far, so we're approaching the neutral storm. It's on the view screen. You see there,
Yeah.
there's this enormous, perfectly even storm that is going cycling around in a constant like circle in a huge area of space in front of it.
But it looks like a storm.
Yeah, basically. It looks
Hurricane.
Like
Yeah,
it's sort of like a hurricane. Yeah. So,
I guess it wasn't that crazy. Okay, let's
the
activate.
intensity of that neutral storm could tear our non-neutral ship to pieces.
Well, it's kind of neutral. It's from. Yeah, I guess so. Anyways, activate the zero state engine.
Not neutral enough without the zero state engine.
Yes.
So let's hope this thing works.
Yes.
So, computer, engage the zero state engine. Engage the zero state engine. The state engine powers up there. And, is it working? I don't really know. There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Wait, AI, assess the neutrality of the ship.
I guess there's two ways to find out. The ship is in optimal range of neutrality.
Okay.
We're having an
neither too far nor too close.
Yes.
All right. So you guys start flying in there, and it looks quite weird. You see how that there's tiny bits of debris flying around there. Seem to be like gradually disintegrating in the intense, overwhelming neutrality of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
And, you guys start making your way through, and anyways, my God, how can anything survive in so much neutrality?
Neutrality is the strength of civilizations.
Yes.
Exactly.
Is there anything inside the neutral storm that we can see?
Well, it goes well. If the coordinates that the computer is based on are right, the transplanar crystal spire is in the exact eye of the neutral storm.
I guess that's why it's surviving.
I guess so.
So AI, let's mark the center and let's go.
You guys are heading on through the neutral storm. It will take about 45 minutes for us to get through the thing. It's gigantic. You see that Linus comes out of the bathroom and goes, "Oh, what the hell? We're not in Kansas anymore."
What's Kansas?
I don't know.
We are in the middle of the neutral storm. I don't see a witch flying or something like that yet.
Not yet.
The area of the neutral storm.
Legends holds that the giraffesmen are such expert sailors in the deep neutral that their ships are the only ones that can survive neutral storms. But I doubt that even they could get through this one.
Mm.
I mean, if they could, they would have killed everybody in the transplanar spire already.
Is there any way around?
Just through it.
Yes, let's go through it.
You're in the middle of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
All around there's.
I think it's a good moment. I think it's a good moment to pray. I will call upon God.
No, don't do it. It could disrupt our neutrality.
Yeah, don't pray.
Oh, isn't God the ultimate neutral thing?
No, he's lawful. What the hell are you talking
What?
about?
No. God is not lawful. God is neutral.
God is definitely lawful. Says Linus looking at you like, what the hell? Did you
Look.
think he was neutral all this time?
I was so sure he was neutral because he doesn't do shit. It's like, yeah, whatever.
God is broken.
A lot of lawful
If
people don't.
God was lawful, why he allowed me to do like so many like chaotic shit?
No, he doesn't.
God
Remember
works in mysterious ways, I guess.
and didn't he remove your powers for doing those wishes?
I mean, yeah, but like that was kind of evil, not just random chaos.
Yeah, but still.
It's just like random chaos shit, like chaos with a like a lowercase c. Doesn't seem to bother God that much.
No, I
Also,
suppose-
God's a machine. Machines are normally like neutral.
Volto is it's neutral. You're right.
Bolto is neutral.
Yeah,
Bolto is probably like the most neutral character we know.
Well, one is chaotic. He's got.
I mean,
that.
God may be broken, but
Robots come in all.
it is
but
clearly
most
Yeah,
lawful origin.
primitive robot. The more primitive a robot is, the more likely it's neutral. But
I love how we just started discussing like theology, like in the middle of like a
So we
life or death
the neutral
situation.
is affecting us.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not like
no,
it's not like we can do anything about the storm. So I guess it would just be better just like to sit and wait to see what happens. Oh no!
goes regardless. I think that the Archbishop is right that we probably don't want to risk doing any kind of magic or clerical magic as long as we're inside the storm. Or
All
any
right. I'll guess I'll just sit and do nothing.
that sounds like the most neutral thing you could do. So
Well, no. The most neutral thing is questioning if you should stand up or sit down at the same time, and
Just-
being like
Just
middle.
toss a coin.
it's nice. So you guys fly through there, and as you're going further in, you notice that the ship is getting a little shakier. Goes the zero state engine is operating at 100% capacity. It's giving everything it has to try to maintain it.
Where's Playmore?
I'm making a milkshake. That's all.
Okay.
Quick, what's the most neutral thing you can do?
Okay, the most neutral thing you can do is go get a milkshake and heat it up a bit.
I don't want to heat my milkshake.
You
Do
heat
it!
it up a little bit.
God damn it, man!
I can't.
Just do
I
it!
could set it on fire, but I can't really just heat it a little bit.
Like put it like in the middle of the room and just turn on fire.
Flavor, our lives depend on it.
Idea.
Okay.
Maybe we should shave Catboy like just halfway through.
Right.
Just to be sure, you know.
Okay, okay.
So as it's going, the ship is getting more. It's rocking a little more, and you see that the storm is outside is as intense as ever, until suddenly the storm clears, right?
Oh,
And you see in front of you, there's this gigantic, what looks like a gigantic, like mountain-sized crystal with several in it. That has a sort of city built on the side of it.
What?
A city.
Like,
So it's massive.
yeah, it's massive.
mountain-sized.
The city looks to be run down and ramshackle.
It's a lot.
And you see that there are several smaller crystals that are still huge. That seem to, they're bigger than the ship, anyways. That are kind of orbiting around the large crystal.
Well,
Right.
then you're correct because LOL was a station made by the ancients, and this is kind of like the same.
And you see that the side of the crystal, just above where the city begins, it seems that it's had painted on a rainbow-colored flag.
Well, I don't have to.
It's the symbol of
Like on
peace.
the crystal itself, or is there like a flag
No. It's like been
on the
painted
crystal?
on. Yeah.
It's the symbol of peace.
Yes. Don't question it. We are gonna get demonetized.
I was never monetized.
Oh, how we left the storm?
Yeah, we love the storm.
Well, we're in the
Yeah,
eye
yeah.
of the storm, technically, but yes,
It's
we're
calm.
no longer in an area of danger.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
find a place to park the ship.
So I'm shutting down the zero state engine.
Yeah.
So it took a lot of strain. I'm a bit concerned about whether it'll be able to
Do it back?
exit. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, at the very least, it'll be a rougher trip getting out than coming in.
It always is.
Jesus.
No comment.
Jesus.
As you're getting closer, you'll get the city has a lot of like. You see it. It's basically like clearly not a well built, organized kind of city, but rather seems to have been like periodically built at different times. And there's areas that look to be having long-term sort of urban decay, but there are also places that look like they might have recently been burnt out or damaged in some way.
Okay, so this is some kind of interdimensional favela.
Sort of, yeah.
Like any favela, it looks like this many places are the same.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
So
Obvious
Landing.
skyport
Yeah.
that I can see.
Let's land the ship a bit farther away from the city.
yeah, let's land the ship. Let's make like a landing party. Maybe Flamor, Bob, and Linus should stay here. And we have to be on our most neutral behavior.
Okay, so it's gonna be like a landing party.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Go. So should I land the ship downward or upward of the city?
Downward. We're going to go like down,
Up.
Yeah.
upward.
Hand it downward, and we will go up.
Yes. Where up and down is.
Yeah,
We're-
it's like
I mean, shouldn't it be in the middle?
it is here.
Yeah,
it's
but
in the
Well, we could land right in the middle of the city. But
Yeah, but that will,
That
we
might-
don't know the state of the city or how the
Oh.
citizens are there, or,
Maybe
or
they
if they're
don't
crazy,
appreciate
or
it
if
much.
they're attacking us, or you know.
And please, once the ship is landed, close the doors and everything.
all right. So what like uh,
one
a
mile away from the city.
kilometer or
Yeah, 1
half a
kilometer.
kilometer or
1 kilometer, yes.
Yeah, kilometer.
1 kilometer. Okay,
Yeah, 1
away from the
kilometer.
city.
And if something happens, I will call you.
All right. So they land. You land the ship there. The spire is large enough that it has its own gravity, so
All right.
you won't have any problem with that. But on the other hand, that means that basically you're going to be walking uphill to get there. But
No worries.
He's not.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for Hade. He's floating uphill. It's the same for him.
Yeah. I grab a milkshake and a hamburger. Let's go.
So wait a minute. How come it seems a pretty random selection that me and Linus and Bob have? Well, I guess it makes sense for Bob to stay here. But are you guys saying that I would just cause trouble if I was there?
Yes.
You know what have happened the last 2 times that we left someplace?
Right, you gotta Sorry, but if you need me to get in there and use my diplomatic immunity, I will.
Also, if the forces of Megator have already invaded this place, you might get hit by a magic kunai or ninja stuff that katanas.
Wait, is it really that edgy?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll protect the place.
Yeah,
I mean,
ship protect.
I'm sure that between me
Ship
and
protect.
Linus will protect the ship from anything.
The ship might protect itself.
Fair enough.
All right. So you guys open the hatch and you come out there and you start walking along the crystal, and heading towards the buildings up ahead of the city.
What what would be like? What style of building is it? Like contemporary, futuristic, like old
Think-
style?
Present day Havana.
Okay. All right. Yeah, makes sense.
Sort of like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Man.
So mostly ruins,
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
is
the
there-
stone is fine. So
but no resorts.
oh, okay, we're kind of fucked.
yeah.
I guess I could have said what modern day Venezuela or something.
So interdimensional Venezuela. We're not going very well now.
Buenos Aires.
No, we're already
Step below.
Neutral. You need to think neutral.
neutral. Okay, neutral.
I don't think we should call Venezuela neutral.
What the hell?
Yes.
I want to see this negative.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
I don't know. I think Negator has to look a bit more like one of these guys that like he works out or something, but somehow he's still an incel.
Like
That guy looks a bit
Undertake.
too much like a simp or something.
He's the
Undertake.
No, he probably.
Yeah,
he
that's
probably
exactly
looked
what I
like
was thinking. And you
He probably looked like that before he was put in the basement, and he make like a workshop, makeshift gym inside of there, and now he comes out.
But he's still an insult.
Yeah.
Gonna change pipes while you guys are heading over to the city.
Okay.
If you guys are doing any kind of preparation before you get there, let me know.
Yeah, calisthenics, something like that.
I'm still kidding, but left all the NPCs at home. That's probably wise.
Yes.
All right. So as you're approaching the city, there. Actually, hang on. All right. So as you're approaching the city, there you can see there's some very worn down buildings and what have you, and near the edge there are some ramshackle huts, and there's some people that seem to be coming out and dumping. They've got like wheelbarrows and they're dumping wreckage, probably from some of the damaged areas of the city, just outside. Into a big pile of trash, basically.
Uh-huh.
And some of them spot you guys coming there and or arriving there. They look like they're nervous. Like the people there, you see that there's like
They're mutant humans.
no, I mean they seem to be a wide variety of people, mostly mutants or humans, but there's like one guy there that looks. I mean, it might be just a really weird mutant, but he looks like a dwarf-sized hedgehog man or something like that.
We are gonna take from it. I like that.
And, they're all dressed in kind of like raggedy clothes.
Is it
And,
blue?
sorry,
Is it
Is
blue?
it blue?
No.
Oh,
just the brown. No, it's not Sonic. It's like some kind of furry.
No.
You guys already have one.
No,
You don't need another furry in the party. And they look like concerned, and a couple of them like go back, like running back towards the city, probably
Yeah.
to alert someone.
Oh, hello.
You see that that one of the guys, an orange mutant in a kind of worn T-shirt, and he's got like some pants with a rope for a belt. He comes over there and goes, you aren't with Negator, are you?
No, we're coming to.
Quite the opposite.
Did Megatron did this?
Yes or no? I think this is how it is normally.
Oh,
One of the servants of Negator did.
Oh, actually, oh,
How did they get here?
and actually, where they are.
I don't know the answer to those things. I'm just a simple bricklayer. But we'll get you in touch with our community organizers. Are you refugees?
No,
No,
we're
we're
coming
going
to
to-
beat the shit out of Negator.
Yeah.
And or their hands or whoever is in
Yeah,
charge.
we are
of it.
hunting Megatron.
Yes.
The servant of Negator and his forces have left now.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, but
why?
where to?
yeah.
I don't know, but again,
yeah.
the community organizer
Yeah,
might be able to
Who
help.
is this?
How did you get here anyway?
Well, I was born here, but my
Oh.
ancestors were refugees here.
Right? Like neutral people?
Uh, sort of neutral, I guess.
No, but refugees from what?
This is the transplanar crystal spire. It has links to many other worlds, and since ancient times, the people who have had to flee their homelands have come here to this place of safety and inclusion.
By ancient, you mean the time of the
Wait,
ancients, or was like a long time ago?
This is starting to sound like some
I
kind
just
of
mean a long time
political commentary. It's starting to sound like
Right.
What
Yeah.
what else did you expect, man?
that.
It's like a hill, right? A city on a hill. This
Sorry.
is San Francisco.
Oh.
Actually, I hadn't thought of that.
Makes
but-
sense. Yeah.
No, actually, this is very clearly. I mean, I guess none of you guys play a lot of 5e, do you?
No. Oh, this is the
It's the parody of the Radiant Citadel.
rest. It's a parody of which is a satire of San Francisco.
Yeah, basically, yeah, or well, any it's a transplanar liberal American city, basically.
Oh no.
Presented as a utopia in the book.
A question: why is everything looking like this right now?
Megatron.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Catboy, maybe
Well,
you
that-
can find a girlfriend here.
When Great Axe attacked it.
Great ducks.
Yeah, that's the name of the
The henchman.
servant of Negator. That
Great axe.
Does he wield a great axe?
yes,
That makes
and
sense.
he keeps telling everybody how great it is.
Is the great ducks like big or just like?
It's, I would say ridiculously big,
Like compensating for something?
Yeah.
perhaps.
Okay,
Right,
so
so
Or maybe
it,
he's the guy from the IRS.
Take us to your community manager. Or,
Yeah.
The community organizer will be coming
Yeah. No.
very shortly, I'm sure.
Great.
Everybody is welcome to come to the
all right.
Transplanar
All right.
Crystal Spire.
We don't say come.
Oh, I'm sorry if I've offended your cultural traditions.
Thank you.
It wasn't my intention to be triggering.
Please shut up before I shoot you.
Don't.
That's
No, not that type of
That's
trigger.
the microaggression.
Don't.
No, it's a no. It's a real aggression.
That's a macro.
It's a macro aggression.
So you see at this point that
Damn.
there's like you see that this person is coming along in considerably better looking clothing. It's like robes or something, or like these white robes, and they're probably some kind of mutant. Like they've got like this kind of grayish skin and like a series of horns around their little horns around their head.
Yeah.
And person says, welcome. Everybody is welcome in the transplanar crystal spire. Are you wishing to find refuge here?
No, we're here to beat Great Axe
And negative.
and Negator, but Great Axe because he's the
So you've heard about the horrible attack that these extremists have made against
No,
our
we
city.
didn't hear about that, but we were told that if the guy gets out, he will start getting a lot of pussy, and That's
We'll destroy the wall.
Yeah, and
we'll destroy the wall.
Let's
as well.
we need to put those chats in their places.
Well, I couldn't agree more with that. His toxic masculinity is extremely dangerous.
Okay.
It sounds like you're people who could become great heroes for the transplanar crystal spire.
I will tell you this. I want to do that and never come back here again.
Right.
All right.
We'll take you to our chief officer of safety and inclusion.
Wait,
Wait. Can you
how
go
many
to
layers
like the
have
top of the chain? And,
Like, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because
That
we're
is the most important person,
Oh,
the
okay.
head of the Trust and Safety Council.
this is Twitter, I guess.
Come with me, and as we go to.
By
to
the
meet
way,
them,
I don't know if it is,
we'll show
maybe
you our
relevant.
utopia
but I'm still wearing the outfit of the streaker.
of the what?
The streaker.
What's the
Like,
trick?
Oh, yeah.
the armor that I have, I stole it from the
Ezra
streaker.
Miller.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah. He's still dressed up as Ezra Miller.
Well,
All right, so you guys go along with him. Unfortunately, there was much devastation caused by the servant of Negator and his demon army, but fortunately, they've now left. Hope will not come back again. But
Did they use like the crystal spire to like?
I think that yes, they used the planar gate system of the crystal spire and left through one of the gates to another plane.
Which one?
I don't know, but perhaps the head of the council will be able to tell you.
Okay, let's go.
We'll head towards the Cathedral of the Plains, and everything will be explained. But before you go any further, we have strict gun control policies in this in the weapon control policies in the city. You'll have to. She's next to this person. There's a number of people dressed in like some uniforms that are like black uniforms with jack boots and the rainbow flag, which I guess is the flag of this city, that are representative of clearly a variety of different races and body types. So you'll have to hand over any of your weapons to our safety officers.
Apparently, we need to make an exception about it.
Yeah, if you don't want the trigger warning.
Well, we believe in
The
absolute
true warning is we shoot
everybody
you.
must be treated the same here.
Right. The thing is that if we don't have our weapons, we will not be able to stop Negator.
The weapons
Yours.
are part of our
Well,
culture.
If it is your intention to leave the city and follow after the attacker,
Yeah.
we can return the weapons to you when you're
We are.
Yeah, but
You know,
our weapons are too valuable to.
you never seen an adventurer. We identify as adventurers.
But you have no need of weapons here. There's no crime here, and
Yeah, but what
We
if they attack?
identify
you
as
have an
adventurers.
absolute utopia.
What if they attack? No.
Well, trust in, although we suffered an enormous number of losses, the remaining members of our safety council, of our safety officers will do their best to protect people from harm by non-violent means.
Okay, yeah, I'm like holding myself to shoot him like right now.
I'm sorry, but we will not give our weapons away.
Well, I'm afraid
You
then
need to make an exception.
you're free not to follow the rules of our city, but then we can't let you in.
Excuse me, person there.
Using
Our weapons are of religious significance.
Our weapons
They are cultural items, and we cannot part with them. Are you going to oppress us and take our cultural items away? Not very progressive of you.
You're human.
Oh,
I am a woman.
Oh,
We are adventurers.
It's
I-
mom.
Humans don't really have a culture; they just appropriate other people's cultures.
Don't adventure shame
We
us.
are adventurers.
We are adventurers.
That's what we do.
Because adventurers are usually people who are engaged in deeply problematic activities in defiance of the community.
That's right.
Okay, you know
This
what?
person is smart.
That's right.
He's paying too
That's why
many.
we are
I understand that you might have come from places where you felt it was necessary to take up an adventuring life to protect.
Yeah,
your-
I'm casting Affliction of the Gods on this group.
I'm pulling the gun.
No, boy.
I'm casting Affliction of the Gods on this group.
No,
Let me talk to him in private. Come, please.
I'm casting I cast
What do you cast?
Affliction of the Gods.
Really? This is not going well. Well, I guess unless anyone has anything to say about that, you're going to cast Affliction of the God.
Do we know
All right,
how?
I got a
Like
22.
pulled up her
All
tablet.
targets. Yeah. All targets within the area of effect must make a fortitude save or be crippled.
Okay, and
Tell me, wait,
you cast it at the
Yeah,
no,
at this group of people, yes.
oh shit.
at the community organizer and the safety officers, I guess.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so what did you get as your result?
22.
Oh, but it's an area of okay, but it's an area of effect of people who are often opposed to your fate.
Yes.
Are any of the other player characters opposed to your fate? I guess not.
Yeah, everyone is kind of
You've all
neutral.
been baptized, right?
Yeah.
They all been baptized, yes. Wait, has
Yeah,
Harry?
Sammy already baptized. Yeah. Sammy would have baptized you at some point because inevitably it's one of the things she has to do.
No, I think Harry was baptized by Linus.
Rhino,
Oh,
yeah.
my Linus. Yeah, that's right. All right, so they each have to do rules, a saving throw, where the save is versus the DC.
We killing these people.
No.
Seriously crippling them. Like I was going to do, like was wanting to cap him, but he's capping them with
And
a
you said
spell.
at 22, right?
22, yes.
22, correct.
Okay. So you see that the community organizer and all 6 of the security officers fall to the ground. They're like, oh,
Okay.
we're differently abled now.
All right, let's go.
This is getting out of hand.
Uh,
We don't need to do this.
are you sure this is getting out of hand?
They
Yeah.
are fine. They
Negatory.
are fine. They will recover. Heidi, don't be a wuss. Don't be a pussy. They will get back. They will get up. They will up. Heidi, they will get up in a few hours. They will be fine. No
Okay.
permanent damage was done.
Point us in the direction of the guy in charge.
We're not going to help you in your intolerance.
Okay, fine.
No! Catboy, you take that gun out of the holster again, and I will make a holster out of your ass.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why we did this because we can just go ahead and
We
back.
could have offered you utopia, and look at what you're doing.
Yeah,
now.
they were not going to stop us. They cannot do
I
that.
know, but I need to know where the guy is so we can talk to him and find more information.
We have magical medical care and unlimited food.
Yeah, we do too.
Yes. I do that too.
Hello.
Yes.
We just want to destroy Negator so he doesn't bother you anymore. Where can we find the guy in charge?
I go to Catboy and I whisper to him, "Hey, Catboy,
Yes.
if you kill one of them, I can cast Speak with the Dead with
Well, I mean, you can have us here, or you can have Negator passing with his Maserati through the whole spire and picking up all the pussy he looks for.
he thinks he deserves. All the pussy he thinks he deserves."
Well, I mean, we can get all the information we want. If
Your
you kill
violence culture is as bad as his rape culture.
I grab him by the leg and I fly up.
I can't feel what you're doing right now.
Okay.
I fly up. Like,
Hide this away. Okay, I remove one of my daggers and just like go like, this guy, Sammy.
I just shrug.
Okay.
What, you cut its throat or something?
Yeah. Okay, you
So
do
the
your
other,
thing.
the other
Sammy.
people are there like gathering shit are running for their lives now.
Yeah, Sammy.
Oh no! What
Oh, no.
have you done, Catboy? That is horrible. Anyway, I will cast Speak with the Dead.
Okay. So meanwhile, you're flying up, right? And with the community organizer,
Yeah.
what do you say?
So where is your leader, the guy in charge?
First of all, it's an offensive assumption that it's a guy.
I let him go while he's speaking.
How high up did you fly?
And I'm like very high. I don't know, like
More than 100
400
feet.
Yeah.
So you do that. You let him go, right? And so, but instead of falling, you say he goes up and gets sucked into the neutral star.
They have time to
So you kill a guy. Well
Well,
done,
Good
Heidi.
try, but you're not sure you wouldn't get sucked into the neutral star.
I will try.
Sorry,
I will try.
you're gonna try. All right. So okay, wait a minute. At what speed can you fly?
240 with the ship.
Okay, so you're using a jetpack.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do a piloting check with the jetpack.
Oh my god, if he dies because of this.
No! Oh no! You're fucking kidding.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
You're fucked.
Is that a one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys see suddenly you're looking up there, right? You see it. That Heidi lets go of the computer and the computer starts getting sucked up into the storm, and then Heidi turns on the jetpack. And he gets sucked right up into the storm as well. And it's like for a second there, you see like a pair of little explosions.
Oh God.
Ganso.
That is the
I
most
am.
incredibly stupid way to die that I could have imagined.
My god.
My God.
Oh shit!
I can't bring you back from that.
Can my lawfulness protect me from
No, on the contrary, that's the problem. If you were neutral, maybe you'd have had like a millisecond of extra life there, unless you were like super neutral champion.
I'm assuming I can't ask God to teleport the moron when I see him going that way.
Wow, you wouldn't have had time.
Yeah, it was surprising,
very
and
fast.
we were about to do something else.
Yeah,
We weren't
You're in the process of casting Affliction of the Gods, and suddenly you see that.
Let's speak with the.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck! What is
Oh my god.
unbelievable?
Yes.
Oh well.
Oh.
That's. I don't know if that's like a. I mean, it's obviously tragic, right? But I don't know if that's like. If looking back, if you're gonna say, well, that was. That's an unforgettable way for that person to have died. Let's put it that way. If he died in combat, well, okay, he died in combat, right? But he just died accidentally flying straight into a fucking.
No, it's kind of like that meme that in one side says that's horrible, and the other like that's hilarious.
He died from a Darwin Award, basically. Oh my god. That was not expected. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I was actually
Done with the character, I guess.
no, I was pushing my luck too much because this is a new character sheet.
Unconscious zone.
And the worst, now you guys have lost your connection to the Positarch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, no, he's connected to the depository
Oh, I guess yeah, technically. Yeah.
Oh.
Because of the staff.
because of the stuff.
I have to do good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, the good news is you get to roll 3 characters
Don't you
from
have,
the translator crystal.
don't you have 3 characters that are
I
Unless
just
level 1 level 0 character
yeah,
is
but
alive.
If I have
it's gone. Para soltarlo.
No, wait.
Sí,
Who was I playing
Fue el aire.
when I came
Lo
back?
soltó, se lo
Oh no, they died, I think, and
lo
then
trató de salvar y tío, no, ni una, se lo chupó la tormenta. también.
I just look in horror and disbelief.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Jesus Christ.
We did.
Well, there you go. That proves it. In DCC, doesn't matter what level you are.
Holy shit.
No, this is level 1.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I
You-
made it very clear
I was- but-
how destructive the neutral
Yeah.
storm was.
I was
yeah, I didn't know it was that close to to the storm.
Well, we were still probably like 400 feet away from it.
Wait,
right?
the
But
guy that got teleported, like when we were playing like that thing.
Oh yeah, where
Like
they got teleported, the farmer.
oh yeah, the guys from when you went back in time where Harry showed up. You
Yeah.
had some characters from that.
Yeah.
no, you
You'd
don't
rather
want to.
not.
Okay.
What? What?
Yeah.
What did just happen?
I think we lost I think we lost Heidi forever.
Heidi?
Ayúdame a mí.
Heidi, are you there? Heidi, are you playing? Are you playing a prank on us? If so, it's not funny.
Try the communicator.
That's what he's doing right now. And what she's doing right now.
Oh,
Yeah, communicate to the ship.
well,
We lost Heidi.
no, we don't need to tell anyone.
What? Says Bo.
No.
Sorry, he's back again.
Is Heidi heading towards the ship? Is that what you're saying?
Heidi,
I'll be back.
Okay, I'll wait for him.
I will.
I just has like Bob at the door there looking at
Let me.
for the guy who'll never come.
I call.
All right.
Arrive, sorry.
I call which again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Flamo here.
Okay, I'm tell Bob that okay, Heidi, I think that got fucking dead.
What? How?
He went to buy milk and
He
never
I guess
came
he
back.
got sucked by the storm.
He fell down some stairs.
Sounds kinda cool when you say it like that, but
Oh shit!
But-
He carries himself.
But he's the guy that fights for us.
yeah.
Yep.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't.
I can't be the warrior.
Well, I guess we have to get that. Let me say is I look around.
He look
Oh
at
yeah,
for
let's.
Mira que no puedes agarrar algo solo.
Maybe one of these guys is going to be our warrior.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh, no sé.
Yo tengo.
In a very not traditional way, he took everything he had with him.
That's true. Yeah, every single thing he had on him got.
We can't. That's the worst part. We can't even loot him.
Unless he had an object that was like strongly neutral that might still be floating around in there. But other than that, yeah, everything else was.
He's kind of neutral.
Is what? Money isn't neutral.
It's chaotic.
Oh, social commentary.
That's okay. He's in the translator crystal spire. He would have fit right in. They have healthcare and free food.
All right. Shit.
Well,
That's what do we do now?
I guess we continue.
Wait. We should fill the party. We need somebody to.
Yeah, I'm sure that
I don't feel comfortable with 4 people. Right? It's an even number. Should be an even number because I don't know.
Is
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
no, someone will appear. Don't worry about it.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
but like probably like 3 level 0 characters. We need someone
Okay.
very beefy.
Yep.
Oh
don't-
shit!
It is.
Yeah, I was thinking to call Sandy now that Heidi's dead, but I remember that her beef is not with Heidi; it's with Bill.
Back again.
Hmm?
I could only do the resuscitate one.
All right, you've rolled up the stats.
Six, right?
Geez, it's been a while since I've done this one.
Oh, by the way, let's interrogate
Did
the.
you use your book?
Yeah, the
No.
Yeah.
Your book.
The word of lesson move.
Oh yeah, but no, I need to check. I'm just looking first of all at the basic. So you rolled your hit.
Roll the stats.
You know your modifiers. You know you've rolled your hit points.
Yes.
Do any of them have luck modifiers?
Yes.
Yes, 2 of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so roll a d30 for the first one.
19.
Okay, so that gives you a bonus or a penalty to saving throws versus poison.
Okay.
Okay, the other one.
2.
Do we get an experience
That
from?
gives you a bonus or penalty to melee attack rolls.
Do we get an experience from witnessing this moron?
No.
It was an experience in itself.
I got Heidi gets his first point for having killed the community organizer. What else here? Do any of you guys have an intelligence bonus?
No.
I see you're staying in character.
I'm still in shock, man.
They have 0, and this one has full stats.
So
This one
we're not going to use the book.
warrior because
I'm just trying to. I gotta
Lineage is true.
change this.
Wait, don't we need?
Sorry, I have to say that here's one Golcon because I thought you were going to be the one that died, but I guess it was Hade.
No,
Yeah,
experience.
congrats.
Yeah.
Only fighter,
Experience, not points.
You don't want to play fighter, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's just play whatever the fuck you want, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
So.
but if you get a dwarf, maybe you want to play a dwarf.
How is the?
The wizard. We don't have a wizard.
Wait, don't we need another luck modifier?
Why?
Another luck roll?
No.
No, this one has 0.
Oh, okay.
I get to.
For the companion?
Yeah, I need to call it companion, but
I thought that you were going to use your book, but
well, I don't have a table for this.
for this one.
I can't seem to get the generators here. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe something changed? Well, I don't have it installed in here because I didn't.
It's only showing the dice roller.
Plus.
What? +1. It's like 4 and around 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Try something here.
You go directly to the page.
They're not that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
this one is the worst, but
They're all rush.
I mean, it's well, 2 minus 1. No luck is not good. This one is also good. Cannot be a clear though.
Or can be an awesome cleric. I mean,
I hope this one is
yeah.
Yeah, neutral cleric. That's what we need. We need a neutral cleric. We have a chaotic cleric and a lawful cleric. We need a trifecta.
Yeah, I want to play a halfling actually.
Halfling. Oh, again? God damn it.
yeah,
I mean,
that is
you have very memorable halflings. So
every
yeah, okay.
couple you have played has been hilarious.
Third one's the charm, but
Yeah.
this is the thing. So let's need another one.
Just 5 years to reach.
Just doesn't seem right when you get out of the dice
I
roller.
was thinking today before coming, I was like, maybe I should after killing Negator, I should give Hade a rest and have him retire.
Hey, Heidi's getting a rest, all right. I wonder. Like, Heidi was righteous enough to maybe have gone to Wisconsin.
Well, considering he died while psychologically torturing someone.
Ah, but for the greater good.
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
You try to save the
yeah.
guy and you die.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll just go grab my other phone because
Yeah, does he go to Wisconsin or?
I guess we'll know when we go there.
Get destroyed because of regeneration. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he goes to Wisconsin or not.
I don't think he even goes to hell. Let me see.
Heck. Last time he went to heck.
Heck, I mean,
Maybe he just ends up being a part of the.
replication. Let me see. The customer replication. The customer murders for the live now. Customer replication. Which one is customer replication? The body to probably the soul of the freak.
Yes, I think this is green. Yeah, this green on this one seems to cut it off or something, so I can't.
No.
The soul can never be flown via reputation. No.
Oh, okay, no. Yeah, he goes to hell. Like a good boy, he goes to hell.
Does he? How come?
No, I mean,
but he was checking if the soul is destroyed because of I was resurrected through replication, but it's not related. So
no. I thought he, but no, it's only that you can be replicated 2 times. I thought that the soul kind of like
Wait, we can replicate him once or
only once, and we already did it.
yeah.
We might find other ways to
But
revive.
he also died in a very stupid way.
Yeah, it's something about the screen resolution. It covers up the bottom, which is where the buttons are to change.
No, but you know,
No, it doesn't work.
Can you?
not really from the bottom.
Shoot.
I think that you can zoom out.
How the hell do you say?
Should be able to zoom
From
out.
the real bottom. You know.
No, but it's not that. It's that this here, this black thing, is covering part of this, like down here. Like look at this. Right? See, there are these buttons at the very
I
bottom.
get it.
And I don't know
You
how
might
to
need
fix
to
that.
restore it. Stop the app and restart.
I did that already.
Low battery too.
Clear data, I guess.
Yeah, from there.
Oh,
I will save the
yeah.
shit.
This is fucking weird. No, it's still there. Holy shit, what a fucking mess this is. Alright, well, whatever. I got it in here. So, roll a d6 for your first character.
Could it be
A D6, you said? 4.
So, okay, so your first guy,
those will be all common races, or because he's on the inclusion.
yeah,
balance.
he's in he's in the transplanar crystal spires. So his characters are all going to be from the transplanar crystal spires.
Nice.
It could be weird folks. Your first guy is a rat butcher who is descended from refugees that came from Sky, Mexico.
Okay.
So Sky Mexican rat butcher.
So his name is like Gunther or something like that.
Yes, it's Sky Mexico. It's from real Sky Mexico. Yeah. The one that the Sky Nazis invaded and then planted a bunch of spies in there instead.
The ones that go like around like
And
queso, tequila.
he has
Rare, or-
a meat cleaver for his weapon. Does a d6. For some reason, he has a cleric's tablet. I don't know if he's a potentially good cleric or not, but
It's a plus 1.
he has a string of 25 rat meat sausages.
Oh,
What?
Rat meat sausages.
35. Yeah.
And then he has 38 ration points.
Russian what?
Ration points, that's the currency
Oh.
Oh,
in his ration card. Yeah, no, that's everything that goes with this. So, roll a d6 for your second guy.
5.
fucking God.
So, your second guy. I gotta open the Gonzo companion here.
So let's switch any of them.
variety of rumors to do here. Roll a percentile dice first.
$34.
All right. And then you're done. Roll a d6. Okay. Your second character is a native of the deep astral zone, an intangible gas entity
Okay.
from the deep neutral zone.
Okay.
Does it have
Interesting.
like form at least?
Okay,
Okay.
he looks like a floating gas cloud.
Okay.
He has several special characteristics. Okay.
Can
He
he
is,
get like attacked?
he's immune to all non-magical attacks.
Wow, that's the first character that does that.
He's also immune to fire.
Oh, so he's not. So he's not a part of.
He, however, takes double damage from wind-based attacks.
Oh yeah, you get blown. You gotta get a blow.
He can squeeze through almost any size of passage. He does not need to breathe, eat, or sleep.
Well, this is the weirdest
He's
character.
immune to all poisons and diseases.
Well, no sleep.
We have a fart cloud.
And his movement rate is 30 feet per round floating.
He can only float, can't fly.
Well, he can float up or down or side to side, right? But he can only go at 30 feet per round.
It's so slow.
So that's it attack. Like
Can it grab stuff?
Basically, he can't. He can talk.
can it grab a magic item or
Nope.
no?
Hey, you could be like you will be like an amazing wizard.
You can squeeze inside
Yeah.
a magic item.
You can squeeze
If
inside
it had a gap or something or a hole, or you can went into a potion bottle or something like that.
You can squeeze inside somebody and cast from inside. That's great.
Well, I shouldn't think.
Hey, you can like possess like a suit of armor or something like that. Like the Hellboy character, the
Yeah, you'll be,
Johann Strauss.
No, Full Metal Jack, Full Metal Alchemist.
you need like a hazmat suit that we can put you in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I. Yeah.
A suit.
Yeah, it would have to be something he could control with his mind or something, because he has no ability to manipulate objects.
Oh,
But I can move my own body.
Yes.
If I get inside something that is like sealed,
Right,
I
yeah.
could move.
Yeah, I guess you could move the objects.
yeah, but it would be like funny because you wouldn't be able to like do this. So it would like
Yeah.
you would be like those car dealership things.
Well, we need to get him a blow up though. We need to, yeah.
Roll a d10.
Loud.
4.
Okay. Your race is highly intelligent, so you get a +1 to your intelligence.
Oh,
Ooh,
great.
fucking wizard, man.
Yeah, but
And-
still 11, not much.
Roll a d8. Your character has a -1 to strength, dexterity, and constitution, or agility and stamina, rather. Okay. And roll a d6.
5.
Okay. Your character, you're a fairly you're in your natural state that you can like compress somewhat or extend, but in your natural state you're large sized, so you look like a large sized gas cloud, and you, instead of having a D4 hit points, you have a D8. So for 0 level. When you pick a class, you'll have whatever the class is. Cool. And your job was a works labor supervisor, which is to say, you told other people where to move rocks. You obviously start with no weapons or objects of any kind, and I guess that's basically it for that guy. Okay. And roll a d6 for your third guy.
5.
Okay. All right, another weirdo. Roll a d30, please.
13.
Yeah.
11.
Your third character is an intelligent deer.
Okay.
Who came as a refugee from some forest that was being burned down or something.
It's a
They
deer
should be
person, or it's like a deer.
A deer. No, not a deer person. A deer. Just like, Space Bear, the bear.
An animal. All right.
They shot his mother.
So he came as a war orphan, yeah, against the evil polluters or whatever.
He's looking for revenge now.
I can't.
I'm going to give you the
Okay.
description of deer
No, it's a
culture
magical
in the
deer.
world of the last sun.
No, I mean, there are animals that can talk.
Yeah, but it's
No, he's an intelligent deer. He can talk.
talk like common.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because Space Bear doesn't talk.
Well,
Oh.
Space Bear talks bear.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just never bothered to learn
Okay.
enough common. He's just not that smart that part of things. But you
Talking
can
about that common and deer.
speak common and deer.
Common deer.
Here's the description of deer culture in the world of the last sun. Deer are common in most temperate forests of the world of the last sun. Intelligent deer are rather rare. They are mostly awful creatures, often trying to trick foolish humans or mutants into thinking they are all-powerful nature spirits, entitled to all sorts of things like worship, riches, sex, getting to rule over them, and deciding their political systems. Deer try to present themselves as benevolent and socially just, but they're actually totalitarian assholes.
Is this a job at Blue Rose?
That's right, yes. Well, you know that when they did the 220 system, they had the magic deer there, and they were doing a jab at me. So this is my payback. Being a deer means that you get a +1 to your agility.
Nice.
You get a +1 to perception checks based on hearing, so to listen, and you get a +1 to reflex saving throws.
How the fuck do
He has
you're
antlers,
here?
I guess, unless he's female.
Yep.
Assuming that you're male, yes, you do have antlers, which can do a d6 damage when you go.
Mm-hmm.
Your base movement rate is 45. That is faster than a human, obviously.
I mean, we could like make if he chooses the deer, we can make them like cyber antlers. Does he have like charge attacks and shit like that? With the
Well,
antlers?
he can charge with the antlers. Yeah, if he charges with the antlers, it counts as if it was a mounted attack. So he gets
So double damage.
+2 to hit and double damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he has a -2 to his armor class. But
Yeah.
Do they fall every season and grow back?
Painful.
Do deers do?
Yeah.
Was it deer? So
Yeah.
So moose.
However, deers of the last sun all have a special weakness. They are inherently nervous around tobacco smoke, requiring a DC 15 will save to avoid running away while complaining about being offended.
Can they train against it?
Potentially, yeah.
Sorry, they have what?
A willingness to RPG path.
They have a phobia of tobacco smoke.
Oh, okay.
As you have heard, it is Java Blue Rose.
I have no idea what it is.
Oh, it's basically a bureaucracy.
So your deer character was a sewer worker in the in the translator Crystal Spire, which might explain why he wants to leave, even though it's kind of a society based around his manipulative abilities. He therefore has a saddlebag for him to carry objects in. And he's wearing thigh-high leather boots on all 4 of his legs. Because of the
That they
sewers.
stepping on shit.
That's right. He has 37 ration points in his ration card. And see, what else do we have to do? So none of them had extra languages. None of them had intelligence.
Names.
It's just names, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess they are together because the labor supervisor was supervising the deer in the sewer,
Potentially, yeah.
and the rat butcher was there to catch
Yeah, catch
rats
the rats
in the sewers.
And all 3 of them we're probably seeing what happened here and have realized that this might be one of their only chances to get out to somewhere that isn't a complete piece of shit.
No, I imagine like there's like a sewer like thing, a sewer grate, and suddenly they're
It's like your 3 characters would know, right? Because you're living in the transplanar crystal spire, right? And so you know that the transplanar crystal spire, it does have a couple of interesting advantages. There's a chamber that connects to the crystal where you can get like super fast healing from injury or disease. And there's a magical artifact that produces an unlimited number of arepas, which is the only thing to eat apart from, rat sausages. But there's ridiculous levels of poverty and misery other than that. Everybody here is equally poor. And there's a 90% income tax for anyone who wants to leave. So your 3 characters are, I'm guessing, wanting to leave the transplanar crystal spire without having to pay the tax on their meager belongings.
Question: do they have to pay ration points?
Well, they'd have to give up 90% of the ration points, though. Since ration points aren't recognized anywhere else in the universe, that doesn't matter. They also have to give up 90% of their stuff.
Oh.
To the collective of those. Nobody actually owns. You'll own nothing when you have the transplanar crystal spire.
And I need the names.
Yeah. Okay. So roll. Which one's first?
The rat butcher.
That's the Sky Mexican.
Is it like actually Sky Mexican or is it?
No, he's an actual Sky Mexican.
Oh.
He's from Sky Mexico that was invaded by the Sky Nazis, and his people had to flee. Who then later, the Sky Nazis turned it into a development program for deep cover spies that pretend to be Sky Mexicans. So this is a real Mexican, not like the old Sky Mexican character.
Oh, so he was.
Or so he says.
Roll percentage.
85.
Camilo.
I remember when our last Sky Mexican got we were in Fox Station Aleph, and they like just capture every Sky Mexican DC because they think they are Sky Nazi spies.
His
It was real.
Yes,
his name is Telepathic.
telepathic.
Yeah. That's probably Nahuatl or something like that. Roll for your gas entity.
So he's not Sky Mexican, he's Sky Mexica.
21. Yeah, Sky Mexica. Exactly. His actual name is impronounceable
Yeah.
to any normal humanoid language, so people just call him Gob.
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 G-O-B.
So he speaks common and like fart language.
Yeah, that's common and gas. Yes.
He has to find other sentient gases.
And roll for the deal.
96.
Which I guess you guys are enemies of the air people.
They're elementals.
Deer's name is Vixelor.
Oh, that sounds like someone attempting to be like cool and a god.
It sounds like a character from a young adult fantasy novel.
Yeah.
some majestic deer that belongs to a heroic young woman who's fighting misogyny.
Okay, so we were cutting the head.
You guys are like just. Well, I think at this point you guys are just standing there staring in shock at the fact that Hade.
No, we're
I think we've gotten over that.
We did that. Now we have to do something else.
New recruits and the gas just appears next to you. These you're looking for.
What?
A slightly glowing gas cloud.
Ah! Holy shit!
Wait.
I can I imagine like the gas cloud like shimmers when it talks. Right?
Yeah.
Like
We didn't have Mexican food on the ship, right?
No.
Oh.
I didn't smoke either.
Well, oh, hello. Are you a person?
I am Gob.
What?
What? No, God.
God? Are you God?
No, Gob.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Are you?
Oh, and don't forget to prioritize them 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah. One is
One is the one that you would
I don't care
like to die the most. Yeah.
Well,
3 is the one you want to keep.
we just lost a good friend, so
Yeah.
yeah. feel free to
It's,
join.
it's too soon.
No,
No,
Uh,
it's never just him. He got like I liked Hade, but now I hate him because he lost all his stuff when he died.
You could have used that stuff.
We
had
You
great-
probably had money on him and everything.
Yes.
good loot
my subordinates and I are looking.
for a job.
Yes.
We don't pay, but we give glory.
Can you get out of? Can you get us out of here?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have a ship.
Yeah, wait.
Perfect, you're in.
Yes. Harry, you're
Come on,
not the lower member of the party now.
It's safe to go.
Woohoo!
Yes.
I'm a senior now.
No, the guy, the Sky Mexican and the deer come out of.
Oh, Nazi! A Sky Nazi.
No,
No,
We know you people.
The Nazis killed my people and
a likely story. We have heard that before.
They cheat. They cheat. Good. If you had said queso,
That would have been that. Then you would have known.
Yes.
Queso is the secret code word.
Yes.
what yes.
No, if he's at the collaboration, he's perfect.
Yes.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's obvious he'd be too good. You guys would know that he's not
Yes.
a kind of
Excellent.
Nazi because they're all shit.
And you.
What the fuck are you?
And this is Dixon.
Are you a giraffe?
I can introduce myself.
What?
I can introduce myself.
Okay, introduce yourself.
To what?
Vixie, Vicky, introduce yourself.
Are you? What are you? Are you man?
I'm a magical deer. This guy Mexican does.
No. Oh, I saw. I saw a magical deer once. Glowing one.
I already like the Sky Mexican. He's pragmatic.
Okay. I get to that.
Okay, I recognize it.
Sure.
Anyways,
No
Sammy,
helmet for you.
talk with the dead, please,
Oh my god. Just give me 1 second, please.
With the dead.
because we
It's
are going.
such-
Where
How this?
Such
Oh, yeah,
a
from this guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
stupid way
Sorry.
to die.
You people are monsters.
Why did you kill them?
Oh, because she could have told him and asked him to
No.
tell us where to go, but now you can do it. I'm very sorry for your family.
Give me one moment.
Bring all of
So
our principals joining with them.
I go like, here you go. I put a gold coin on his like on top of him. There you go. Money fixes everything. Anyways,
What are you looking for?
the security. No, the
necessary way to die.
Shit.
no. But we need to first check some things.
But why would you want to come here?
Oh, because there's this guy called Negator. You probably
Yeah,
heard.
you guys, well, you know that like
Yeah.
a week or so ago, out of like nowhere, this portal opened that wasn't one of the normal
Mhm.
transit gates and this army of demons came flying in, hurt a bunch of people, wrecked a bunch of stuff, and then this guy with a gigantically stupid axe came and destroyed buildings with his axe and stuff, and said that he was here conquering this place in the name of Negator, and then he like threatened the Trust and Safety Council, who immediately began to comply with him and took him to the planar cathedral, where presumably him and these demons left to go to one of the planes that connects to here.
Okay, let's go to this cathedral.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you saw a ship.
Yes, we are going to go there after we finish this.
Let's check the cathedral
Okay, but I mean, you can live with the ship.
later,
Yes, later.
or through the cathedral. Apparently,
Oh, okay. Let's go to
this is cool. This is
the,
Gob.
yeah.
Gob, you're amazingly calm.
Yes.
I'm physically incapable of.
You don't feel shaken by all this.
My race doesn't show.
Ah, that is
He only shimmers. He doesn't shake.
okay.
And
Yeah, the only reason Gold can't get away is because the storm will destroy it.
so
Okay.
let's go.
Cathedral time.
Okay, so you guys are gonna like what, fly over there?
Yeah.
No.
Basically, walk.
No, I'm not flying in this place.
Yeah.
Crawling along. You're gonna walk down the.
I'm gonna walk really well,
Yes.
like really close to the floor. If there are sewers, I'm gonna go to the
Smart,
Just
smart,
go
very
down.
smart.
It's like obviously a central street that goes through the entire
cathedral.
town, right? And then all the other, then everything else is
Yeah.
kind of built around it, right? You guys go walking down that way, and you see that after a little while, a group of like a dozen more of the safety officers are coming towards you guys.
I pull a gun and shoot at one of them. That's it.
All right, well hit.
I have to show dominance at this point.
I can easily.
I
show
roll one.
notes.
Okay, you failed to show dominance yet again.
Wait, they don't have weapons, these safety guys, right?
No, they have whistles, but they don't have.
I should like oh shit.
They start blowing their whistles frantically. And
God damn it, Catboy.
I mean, showing showing dominance to the females is one of the tenets of Negator. So I don't know if we are doing good.
one of them says, "Stop, or we're going to have to start engaging in dialogue with you."
Okay, I just shoot up another once, 2 times.
Now you're just shooting into the air.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How many shots do I have? I was trying.
No, stop! What are you doing?
That's Captain.
Do not do that, Catboy. Please stop now.
Yeah, let's say I shoot like.
You're violating the safety of this city. Guns kill people.
I can talk to them if you want.
No, I don't want to talk. I just want to go to the Trust and Safety Council. Are you the Trust and Safety Council?
I know we were
We're
going to the
safety
temple.
officers.
Oh well,
We're going to the-
where's the cathedral?
We're not going to. You can't go
I
to the
said I can
cathedral
take
unless you
you.
agree to
Oh,
abide by the rules of the city.
Okay, can we just ignore you and go our way?
No, because we'll stand in front of you in peaceful resistance.
We can't just go.
We just passed.
Yeah, we can.
They start like-
I cast Affliction of the Gods again.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
some of them are quite obese, so
no,
there are some,
yes.
but then there are some that are very thin.
Yeah, I'm casting Affliction of the Gods again.
All right. The two of you roll initiative to see who gets their spell off first, Sammy or Bill.
9.
Sammy.
13.
Sammy goes first.
Sammy, you go first. Cast Affliction of the Gods.
Affliction.
It's a failure.
Don't forget your disapproval rating.
Yeah. I am aware.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
have a second action if you want, right?
I do have a section action, but I cast with that D16, and I.
You'd
don't
rather
think it's a
not.
good idea.
What are you gonna cut? Okay, wait, you cast with a D16?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
With a lower dice.
Okay. Cast Control Fire.
Very good. It's 15 plus 9, 21.
Okay, so you
No,
create
20.
fire spears.
22. Yeah, no, but I want the lower one.
Oh, you want to be wreathed in magical fire.
Yeah, so I can
You are
just
now
walk.
doing your best imitation of Flamo.
Yeah, so I can
And
just
you just
walk.
start walking toward them.
Just follow me, guys.
Yeah, okay.
We need a flame here.
Huh.
No, he's gonna probably. Oh, I'll go out flying to the ship. Yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah. Flamo would die so fast here.
I guess we did the smart thing there.
I guess
All
so.
right. Me,
So-
the player is it's a lot more attached to Heidi, but I guess Sammy would care about Flavor more.
So most of them like are backing away in fear as Bill starts to walk, but one of them says, "I reject the oppression of your dialogue."
Cool.
Well, 1d6 plus your level damage or what?
Twice level.
Oh, twice level. Ooh.
You can't hurt me because what you're doing is just a semantic projection. Starts to run around.
I was like, no, I want to hug you.
Bill.
What? Oh, no, you can shoot
Guys,
them and burn them.
Guys, look, come on. I don't think harming innocent and useless people it's on the path of the redemption.
You just cast that.
They're not harmless.
Affliction of the gods.
For murdering the
Affliction of the gods is temporary.
You told the cat boy to kill one.
I
saw
don't
you.
remember that happening.
These people are not. We cannot redeem them.
You fucking
The only way is through fire purification.
So you guys keep going. You see up ahead. There's a structure that is seems to be an extension of the crystal itself, and that has been carved into like a kind of a building entrance. And you assume that must be the planar cathedral. But you also see that there's a whole bunch of people that have now gathered in front of the entrance there, and that are like linking hands.
Oh, choking cloud. Go.
We're engaging in
I mean,
We
Just-
can just fly, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We
No,
can
I'm not
fly.
flying.
I'm not flying. No.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck sakes. I cast Affliction of the Gods again.
All right.
I mean, I can keep on walking. I mean, they just.
Yeah.
Nope, that's another failure.
All right.
Give me one.
Okay,
minute.
I got an idea. I grab a grenade and throw it. And then rush.
Right. Roll dead.
What? No, don't do that. You
Are you
asshole.
sure? Are you sure you're neutral?
Neutral can mean a lot of things. We already know that Catboy was not neutral enough to be a neutral champion. So
25.
well, this time it lands right dead center.
Yeah. Do they do anything when it falls?
Well, some of them run. Some of them look at it as it's falling there like idiots, you know. And then it explodes.
No, I didn't pull
You
it.
didn't
there.
actually pull it. Oh,
Yeah.
So it just lands there, and you know, like some of them ran, but some of them were kind of looking at it, right? And one of them, see if any of them are like special intelligent. No, they're mostly just standing there staring at it.
Oh, they
They
will.
go, we're not going to move.
Oh, okay.
No, pasaran.
I was expecting them though to run away. I just walk
Well,
to
some
them.
of them did.
Yeah, I just walk to them and grab the thing.
Just walk behind me. That's just.
I just wanted to do something hilarious.
Are you gonna walk up there on fire and?
Yeah.
Up to the gate, and I'm gonna go like.
All right, when you get close, like they're holding on, and then when you like get closer, that's close enough that they can like feel the heat. Finally, like they break and they shout. They shout things at you like problematic and hate monger and
You have no idea. You have no idea how problematic I am.
and you see you get into the place, right? You see that there's this
Oh shit!
chamber.
I don't know which.
Crystal, teleported to?
That
Well,
has a number of like carved gateways in it, right? And in the middle of the room, there's this old woman.
Yes. Okay.
Her hair's kind of up, and she's dressed in especially fancy white robes.
good.
That means that obviously she's the most equal person in this.
You're the dictator.
Okay.
She says, "You've come here unbidden, but
On what? Nobody
Unbe-
bit me.
unbe-
Nobody bit me. Is there a vampire?
But let's her finish.
Yes.
I am the head of the Trust and Safety Council.
Uh-huh.
My name, well, people call me Anti-Tolerance.
Okay. Your anti-tolerance.
Auntie.
Yes,
Anti-tolerance.
yes. Well, because I'm everybody's aunt.
No, not because you're against tolerance.
No.
No, of course not. I'm anti-tolerance.
Exactly.
Does she look like an ant?
Well, she looks like an old spinster to you.
Okay.
The only thing, she's never had any biological children of her own.
Aunt, tell us, where did the Great Axe go?
We don't know, because at the time we were
Having a meeting.
facing his horrific onslaught of abuse and intolerance, and he entered this sacred chamber at a time where none of us were present.
Okay, no
We
problem.
left through one of the active gates, but we don't know which one.
Okay. Has anyone used these gates since then?
Some people who chose to leave.
Okay. Let's check which gate has the most dirty floor, and then
Dirty
we
floor?
figure out which way the armor went.
The place looks quite clean. Right?
I mean, you can say
clean it regularly.
Is there any
worn down?
any tracks of
that's what.
dragging an axe?
No.
No. He's not the soul okay.
Okay. Okay. Anti-tolerance.
There are 26,
20 fucking six, but 26.
but unfortunately, now in these times, only 14 remain functional.
14.
For still a lot.
Wait,
Wait.
can't you?
Which one of those are connected to the material plane?
Yes.
Well, none of them are connected.
No, like, can you go from
They're
the
all connected to pocket planes.
Yeah, but which pocket planes are connected to the material plane?
I don't know for certain.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So alternatively, guys, I could ask God.
I
Yeah.
presume that you don't know how to activate these planes either, these portals either.
I'm sure.
Apparently,
Yep.
the servant of Negator did know that. But if you wish to go through it, you'll have to abide by our rules.
Look, Auntie, we kill like a lot of people that coming here, so you can just tell us before we just eliminate you.
You could, but if you kill me, you'll never know how to activate.
Actually, no, we can talk to with the dead and we can ask her. You.
Hello.
She looks over. But what if I chose not to answer, even if I was dead?
No, actually, you have no choice there. Like your traders are telling us or telling us that.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I've seen what these people can do. I think it will be better for everyone if
They can fly directly into the storm. They fear nothing.
What you're doing is an act of brutal colonialism.
We're
Goes
leaving. It's
against,
not even
entirely against all of our cultural values.
No.
We're even leaving. It's not. We're not colonizing. We just want to get the fuck out of the way to go hunt for
All right,
stuff.
well, imperialism then, not
What?
colonialism. Imperialism. is
You're
not
just
colonialism.
you're just saying like you are doing an act of
Point is, you're not
lobbyism.
respecting
Or-
our community values here.
All right, Auntie, your objections are noted. Now tell us.
I would be betraying my duties as
Catboy.
the
I pull a gun.
consensus chosen head of the
I can
Station
just hug
Council.
her. I can just hug her.
Yeah, no, I'm giving her time.
What we're asking is only that you obey our laws.
Which laws?
Well, you've already entered without permission, so there's not much that we can do about that. And now you wish to leave, I assume.
Oh, you want us to give you?
It's simple. You leave behind 90% of your possessions for the equitable good of everybody.
I should like next to her.
I should almost make you roll to see if you accidentally hit her, but I won't. You fired a gun there.
Oops, I forgot to trigger warning.
Oh yeah, we can leave 90% of
You were warning.
Yes. Do you really wish to destroy this utopia that we've created?
Yes. Actually, yes. I will actually would really like to do that.
Yeah, I mean, in the Council of Law, I actually see a great revenue income here. And if we make a contact, let's say,
You say we?
colonialize,
Yeah, we could actually.
employ these people to actually maintain this place and have a passage to multiple realms and have a fee to collect a fee for that.
Yeah.
Here will never recognize your oppression.
No, it doesn't matter if you recognize it or not. We are just going to oppress you.
Yeah.
That's how oppression works, right?
We can set up a bastion here to stop Megaton.
Yeah.
This can be my headquarters.
I think.
Yeah,
This could be my headquarters.
Yeah, Buildtopia.
Yeah.
Utopia. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great place.
Very well.
Belonia.
I see I have no choice. Not even death would prevent you.
But choice is an illusion.
What do you wish to do?
We are going to use the pocket planes first. We need to know which one was used, so we are going to have to ask God.
Do we have any way to know if
You know what's funny, guys?
Yes.
I could just have hypnotized her, and she would have tell us right away.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
go ahead. Well,
I know, but
I just wanted to see what would happen.
So what are you going to do?
Oh no,
Okay.
no. It's,
First, how to use the transplanar crystal thing.
Only someone that has attunement can use it.
What is it?
I can do using the crystal to which I am. There's a crystal hanging on this chain around my neck, but that connects and opens any one of the 14 functional gates.
Wait a second. But you said that one of the negators
Yes, Negator's servant somehow managed to open the
and
gate.
had attunement.
I would have to assume so. He didn't have this crystal, but I am sure he discovered, or Negator knows of some way to force a gate to open.
Maybe you just think that crystal gives you powers, but maybe it doesn't.
No, I assure you it does.
What, have you tried to operate the thing without it?
No one can operate it without it.
Yeah, I'm
The
Right.
crystal is the
Have you
key that
tried?
opens the gates.
Have you
Oh.
tried?
wait, that's it.
No, it's like,
Why don't you try? Maybe it's just a crystal. A piece of
no, but you use the
like you put it like a key.
No, I have to concentrate in it. It takes training to summon the.
Okay, show me how to move the levers.
There are no levels.
Or how do you do it, like to touch it?
No, I concentrate upon the crystal and connect to one of the orbiting crystals that surround the spire. Each one opens a different gateway.
Wait. But if each one opens a different gateway, wouldn't you like the last one that was used after Negator would be the one?
There's no record that
Yeah, but like you leave the last one open, right?
no, we always close the gates.
Yes.
I mean, the gate closed by themselves.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we're gonna need that.
Because it won't do you any good. You don't have the training to use it.
Yeah, but you train
But
me.
I
and-
can use it.
Okay, use it.
I could train you, but that would take weeks.
And understand what's here.
And you will not be welcome here
Yeah, no, me either.
We
Okay,
don't care.
okay, lady, auntie.
because you're clearly intolerant.
No,
Yes.
we're really tolerant.
Yes,
We haven't tolerated you.
auntie. It's all right. Just do it. Sammy, figure out which way they went, and this young lovely lady, is gonna take.
I don't know. I
All right, let's get cracking. All right.
One through first.
oh yeah, makes sense.
I'm not that.
Almighty and all-knowing God.
Just 1 minute.
Blessed be your hand that guide us to the right path. Speaking of which, guide us to the right path. Please let us know which gate the servants of the evil Negator used to leave this place.
Chaotic.
Evil, chaotic is the same. All right, I'm going to roll Divine Aid.
You're evil then.
I got a 14.
14.
I mean,
See,
I
it's,
go on the side.
it's just point me one of these doors. I don't know if it's that hard.
Whatever. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so
okay,
The GPS goes turn left on the next intersection.
20 meters.
All right,
20
so
meters.
you see an arrow symbol that only you can see that
All right.
point to the third gate in the row.
okay. All right, it's that one.
I go outside and I grab one of those inclusive people.
Just anybody.
Anybody, yeah.
No, it's not really necessary.
Does
Just
that-
give me 1 moment. I'll cast Lotus Stir and I'll solve this.
Oh,
That's the gateway to planar Mexico.
Oh no.
Planar Mexico.
Yes.
Oh no.
What did you get? Disapproval?
No. I'm just hearing Planar Mexico and it's like, oh shit.
It's in like Sky Mexico.
This is no good. No, I haven't rolled yet.
Roll initiative first.
oh.
Okay.
You-
I roll a 4 on initiative.
So you see it that Antitolian suddenly grabs the crystal and she says, "Ultimate sanction!" And you see that the crystal suddenly shatters. And
Alright.
then you hear like some kind of noise that sounds sort of like small explosions coming from outside but far away.
Okay.
She says, "I've done my duty now.
Okay.
The final sanction to prevent this place from ever falling in the hands of oppressors. So I have destroyed the access to any of the pocket planes.
I see.
Oh, go.
Even though this will doom us, because we would all rather die than
Interesting.
surrender to your oppressiveness."
I take a look outside. Is there?
So you look outside and you see that it looks as though the smaller crystals that were orbiting, like the ones that you can see, apparently have just shattered to pieces, and like parts of them are flying into the neutral storm, and parts of the debris seems to be falling
All
rather
right.
quick. towards you guys.
Killing
So,
breaking crystals.
Bill,
Close
Mm-hmm.
do we have any other way to access Planar Mexico?
But now that I know that it exists, I could do play instead.
You guys, it's
Perfect.
Bob here.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on, but all of the crystals orbiting the shard have just exploded.
It's
Yes.
okay,
We're
but we are leaving now.
Okay, let's just leave then.
So I'm gonna have to get out and take evasive action.
Okay.
We're going to